some reason, my stream is just dying for some reason. It keeps fluctuating. Oh, and I think we're back now that I've actually hopped on and mentioned it.
Oh god.
Everything's dying, run.
Yep. Again, once
right,
again, sorry for the techie difficulties.
Having technical issues.
But it does seem like we are back now, so I am very sorry about that.
Alright, so quick update. We've got Zelda's Lullaby on Zelda's Lullaby. We are not playing Rando. Vanilla Seed. But yeah, so both runners picked up Zelda's Lullaby. XthDoctor headed over to Kakariko, and Cola is apparently going adult here. I missed most of those hints that he read in front of the Temple of Time, but one of them was Goron dead.
Goron's dead, and Zora's Domain is on Way of the Hero.
Wow, Zora's River and Domain, both Way of the Hero.
Yep.
Also, thank you, Herd of Bronies, one of our commentators, for the subscription.
I subscribed a few days ago, but this is just my 3-month reminder.
Ah, nice.
Gotcha. It looks like I think Frogs 2 is dead too.
Oh, is it? Okay, so Frogs 2 is dead then.
That's unfortunate. That was sad.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, the Bigoron was like Deku Sticks, so.
Yes.
Very sorry about all that, folks. We are back. I guess my internet just decided to stop, like, uploading the stream or something?
It rebelled for a brief moment.
Yep. Techie difficulties, you know how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So again, Zelda's Lullaby picked up on the Zelda's Lullaby check. Cola collected some rupees and then went adult. He's going to do the early adult CAC checks, whereas XthDoctor headed straight for Kakariko, doing the chickens there. So that's pretty much all that you missed.
Yep, and we got our medallions. Water being the final stone, unfortunately.
Boulder of Destiny! Give us something!
Oh, here comes Ruda's letter. Doctor grabbed it earlier. Spoilers.
Right.
Good thing Cola remembered.
Oh, that was I thought that was a southern Hyrule grotto that the letter was in. Oh.
No.
Nope, neither runner has touched that yet, actually. Doctor made the run right straight to Hyrule Castle.
So looking good. All we now need is the boomerang, and they can do Jabu with the ladder.
Yep. Doctor does not have this information, but with Zora's Domain being Way of the Hero as well, heading down Zora's River and into the domain is probably a good idea. There's a chance that Boomerang is there, actually, just because of all the Way of the Hero.
That is true.
I didn't see what the 4 Temple of Time hints were.
Tempo of Time, we had Bigoron with sticks, Frogs 2 dead, Zora's Domain Way of the Hero, and I couldn't read fast enough what the third one was.
Well, Andrew giving us nothing, and Doc just blowing her up in frustration.
Yep. Oh, that's right, yeah, there was another 30 skulls dead hand. Oh, Zora Tunic.
Nope. The Redead's giving it up. Doc's gonna get the Composer Grave song. He probably will also wind up doing the, I'm assuming he knows this, the flame storage the flame storage trick to get the torches lit for the check.
Yeah.
Cola, equip your shield and put on the tunic, please.
We must now.
Fashion check.
Please.
So he'll probably wind up going straight into, the Dongo's Cavern. Medallion Dungeon, you've got the bombs and the Goron Bracelet even, so no reason not to go in here. And here you go, here's your fashion check. Ooh, that's not a bad color.
No.
That's a Song of Storms.
Wow,
Okay.
that may
Now
die.
they can go up Zora's River.
Yep. I think that, though, Doctor probably will wind up full clearing bottom of the well.
Well,
Yeah.
And he is going to do a flame storage trick.
Ice Cavern holding Saria's song.
Oh, that.
So Ice Cavern, we won't have to full clear Ice Cavern. We might have to dip into it. Not sure yet though.
And a successful flame storage trick for a blue rupee.
The Blue Rupee of Destiny.
It's the bloopy. So, I didn't see what's on top of Dodongo's cavern. Polo kind of backwalked most of the way in, so
Yeah, he didn't look, I don't think.
I could not see what that was. It was
I think
blocked
that
by
was
the
a
blue
stick.
button. Okay, Doctor knew what it was right away and just was like, I don't want any part of it.
red. It looked red to me.
Well, whatever it was, the doc knew what it was instantaneously, and that's the important one to know what it is.
Yeah, that's why he's a doc.
So Doc heading out of Kakariko Village.
Deciding not to go to bomb the well.
Yeah, I question
Which
that.
I agree. I agree with just skipping that for now.
I think you've got everything to clear it. Okay. He's going Zora's River and probably into probably Zora's River. He doesn't actually know that Zora's Domain's Way of the Hero. He did not check the Temple of Time hints, so.
Right. So
But
I mean,
I'm okay with this. Follow the Way of the Hero hints.
yeah.
So, Kolo making his way through Dodongo's cavern. Hasn't really found anything yet so far. Really, the only thing he's found has been the hint about Saria's song being an ice cavern,
Yep.
which is open to us actually in logic because we do have Ruto's letter and Zelda's lullaby, so it is an available place for us to go. Meanwhile, Doctor buying beans. You know, now that I think about it, I wonder if he recognized what that was in the graveyard
Beans. Ooh.
as something important, and that's part of the reason why he came here and instantly made beans. I don't. So
I don't.
remind me. Someone in chat probably knows. Supposedly, like that's a little bit faster as an adult to take that like upstream or something. Oh, that's a hook shot there.
That might be our
That's
way to hero item.
That's a thing.
Gold
got the
scale.
gold? Yeah.
Scale. Ooh.
So that puts Tic-Tac Grotto in logic.
We got items coming out of our ears
And
here.
it is a hook shot.
It is a real hook shot.
It's funny the number of times that you can get baited by those fake items and it's an ice trap and you're just like, do I trust you? Do I trust?
Especially it's early on. It's like, oh, I need a hook shot, and it's like, do I trust this one again?
It just feels this way, but the art piece location in the back of Lon Lon Ranch, in that silo area, I feel like that has a high probability of looking like an actual item you need and being an ice trap. Like, I've been tricked by a hook shot or a bow, fake one being in there and it freezing me multiple times. And Cola taking a death. I was not paying attention.
Huh.
I'm gonna go with calculated because I didn't see it, so it was totally according to plan.
He got void under the skull. Huh.
Did he get the on the plus side? He's already opened up the skulls,
Yeah.
or the skull, but he got the. I'm assuming he got the check over Dodongo's cavern or over the.
I don't think so.
Oh, I didn't see the doctor hint. Doctor didn't either.
Dr.
40,
It's voice calls. Still missing that 50 skull hint though.
Yep, we are. Doctor does say that he likes skull seeds. He knows the 100% route, which grabs all of the skulls, and feels very confident in his ability to route that sort of thing in. So he would not. He's one of the few runners who probably doesn't mind seeing a 50 skull seed on a hint. You know, 50 skulls has mirror shield, and he's like, yes, exactly what I wanted.
Yeah, one of the last races I commentated on, one of the rounds was turned out to be a 50 skull hint, and one of the runners that was one of his specialties.
It is one of those things where like having those specific specialties in these randos, I feel like is stronger than if you were like good at something in a 100 just a vanilla 100% race. Just because
Yeah.
that I feel like with the rando seed, it's like sometimes routing skulls in comes into play and sometimes it doesn't. So it depends on the seed and can be stronger or weaker depending upon that, which I think is just an interesting effect of the randomizer.
Yeah.
But King Dodongo burning in the lava, while 10th Doctor is in Jabu, not in Jabu Jabu, but opening up the way to Jabu Jabu. Nope, Skull Mask is just
Nuts.
Deku Nuts, so no
Sorry,
Skull
Lost.
Mask, no Deku babies for the Lost.
Sad day. So we got these two child checks, and then we got Frozen King Zora. So which one will have the way of the hero?
Yeah, just hope it's one of these two checks as a kid because I had the Zora's Domain Way of the Hero hint and did the diving minigame and the light the torches, and neither was an item.
Oh, yeah.
And I went, oh no. And then I was split between long shot and Rutra's letter as my last go mode item. It was one of those two, and I found the long shot and went, wait, what? And it was Unfreeze King Zora.
Yeah, it's rough.
I was like, no way. I talk about that all the time. It's happening in my own practice seed. Oh, nice flame storage trick there by the
Oh,
Very
nice.
nice.
able to
Look at
grab
that.
the rupees and save the flame storage. Because flame storage works because if you light it, it's something like if you light a Deku stick off a torch and you put it away in a specific way, as long as that torch that you lit it from remains active, like in the game,
Yeah, it's loaded.
loaded in the game, the flame will stay and the stick will stay lit as well.
Interesting.
So all of Zora's domain, I believe, remains loaded at once. So
That's good. And we got Bolero Fire from Song of Storm's check.
that's not bad. That's a warp song.
Yep.
It's also going to grab him, Cola, another song if he plays it, and then goes and checks the Boleros.
Heart container for our first check.
That wasn't necessary.
All right, are we unfreezing King Zora for an item? Don't forget that. No, Doctor, no.
No.
Well, all right.
Come back. Ah. Oh no.
He forgot.
Well, that's really not good
Unless he's
considering
just
the way of the hero.
Because nothing in Lake Hylia is useful.
Right.
And
I mean, the problem is
he's going
that,
back.
I mean, he's going back. Yeah, there's nothing in Lake Hylia to do. It's just that like that resets it. You've got to do the diving minigame again. All right, no, wait. Actually, I don't know. The diving minigame, you don't have to. You would have to redo the diving minigame, I think. But I don't know about the
I don't think so.
the torches.
For the torches, you would have to redo.
Doc. Doc, no. Doc, please. No.
Nope.
Ah, no. He actually forgot.
You know what? It's okay. Because he has to come back anyways to do Jabu. Unless that chest contained the boomerang. Oh, we got another bomb bag over at
What?
Cola at the Sheer Grave.
Yep.
Yep. And adult Andrew giving us, looks like the empty bottle earlier.
So it was a purple rupee in it looked like the Shadow Temple Invisible Maze.
Yes.
I believe that points to the Floor Master chest.
Yeah, it's the Floor Master chest at the very end, I believe.
It's too bad it doesn't tell us like one of the two behind the spike walls, because that could lead to potential fire arrow entry if you know one of them's dead.
Yep.
And you could gamble on that.
No, that's interesting. I've never actually thought of it that way. Doc getting the hint and the Lost Woods on the way, the hero.
Okay. Goron Tunic.
So we're up to 3 way the hero hints so far.
Yeah.
That Goron Tunic 2-note could be for Way of the Hero. It's unlikely, but it's
Right.
possible that that's Way of the Hero, because we do have to beat Volvagia, and even with the fewer Tunic restrictions or requirements on the seed rules, we still need, in logic, we need the Goron Tunic to defeat Volvagia, so, and anything past the elevator.
Well, let's hope they don't
I
need that
believe that's what it is.
slingshot for that tug in the woods.
Oh, yeah, that's another good point. We may be looking at a 40 skull seed to do target in the woods.
Sarah's on an ice cavern, so that's one check right there too.
Oh yeah. And there's an outside chance that the unfreezing King Zora is a Way of the Hero.
Mm-hmm.
Depending upon what you get in the Lost Woods here for Way of the Hero items, you may actually want to go knowing all the hints like we do, because again, 10th Doctor has not looked at the hints outside Temple of Time yet, which had the Zora's Domain Way of the Hero. You may want to rush Ice Cavern to find Saria's Song for Lost Woods checks, as well as Unfreezing King Zora for the Zora's Zora's Domain Way of the Hero.
We got ice arrows, and we got fire arrows.
Yep, Doctor finds ice arrows, Cola finds fire arrows. So Lost Woods is Way of the Hero, but Skull Mask is already dead because we did see that individual hint for that.
Mm-hmm.
Doc, you don't have enough rupees.
Oh no.
I've made this mistake before. Sometimes you're like, I have enough rupees, and then you spend it on one Deku Scrub, then you go to the other one, and you're like, I have enough rupees. No, I don't.
Alright. Yeah, looks like Kola did not do the Sun Song Grave, so he did not get Song Storms.
Really? He didn't do the Composer Grave? Okay.
Nope. He got Sun Song from Bolero check.
Okay, I missed it. Did he not get the Bolero song check?
No, he did. He got this Sun Song.
Oh, okay. I was like, I thought he warped away without getting it. I was like, what is he doing? Doctor is slowly but surely trying to farm up to 40 rupees.
Yep.
There are a number of rupees in these little cubby holes in this maze. So he actually will probably get very close to 40.
Yeah. So again, Doc does not know Domain is Way of the Hero, because that was at the Temple of Time hint.
Oh, maybe that's why he skipped whatever he skipped.
Serenade.
I mean, I don't think that not knowing it was Way of the Hero would have him skip that normally, but
Correct.
I do think that, yeah, if it was Way of the Hero, it probably would have been more on his mind, and he would have been like, I need to get that.
Yep. Let's not forget that check.
Yeah, so just another Ocarina of Time having Epona hint on it.
Yep.
To note, actually, in this seed, now that I look at it, you do not, what was that? Gerudo's Valley is a foolish choice.
Ooh.
So going the early Gerudo Valley into Lake Hylia as a child would have been bad. And there's the 50 hint. It is Nairu's love, so that's dead as well. So Doc getting some important information there. Was it
I saw
Fortress?
Fortress as well.
Okay, I only just saw Gerudo and assumed it was Valley, so I will definitely default to chat on this one.
Yep. So That means archery is dead, so that
Oh,
opponent
well.
song may not be necessary.
And big pose you can get normally at a 3 out of 10 chance, I think.
Yeah, I think
Right.
there's a way to like force spawn them. But Cola is gonna grab some more chickens, the other chickens, the chickens that are
The
talons.
special chickens.
The special chickens. The beauty chickens.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Phil's chickens.
Yeah. No, just a heart piece. The chickens, they love you.
Yep. Just only a little bit, not a full love.
So Doc is, I was just about to say, Cola heading into Lawnland. Doc had gone straight to Kakariko and then along Zora's River and into the Lost Woods, and so now Doc is going to make his way to Lon Ranch to grab the song and those 2 chests.
Got Prelude off Melon.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
This is a really interesting seed. We actually already we have Forest Temple full clearable, and it is the Spirit Medallion.
Yep.
Oh no,
Doc doesn't have enough rupees. Oh.
Doc is having rupee issues here.
Yep.
There is a fiver up in the room upstairs in this building that he apparently doesn't know about.
That's okay.
Not that it's faster or slower exactly, it's just... It's funny how, like, there are seeds in which you will never ever really, like, screw up rupee counts just because the game gives you so many rupees at the right time and whatnot. And then there are other seeds where, like Doctor, where you're just like, I don't have any rupees at all when I need them. The game's not being nice with them.
Yeah.
It sucks. So, runners kind of trading places a little bit here. Cola heading into the Lost Woods to do what Doc just did, while the Doc is wrapping up Lon Ranch. Of course, Cola having the advantage of doing early adult CAC and Dodongo's Cavern, whereas 10th Doctor's gone into Zora's River and done Zora's Domain. Of course, he did forget the under the waterfall check, so...
That one check. Which could bite him. We'll see.
And it is a Way of the Hero location, although Doc does not know that. We'll see whether or not when he sees that hint, if he realizes he forgot it, because when I see a Way of the Hero hint for an area I've already been, I'm going back in through my head, I'm going, alright, what did I get? What did I get? I got a piece of heart from diving and... oh crap.
Oh no.
So Cola picking up his tunic. He's also actually, I don't think that the... I don't think either the Sacred Forest Meadow Grotto or the Skull Kids singing Ocarina sing-along thing gave money. So Cola's also going to be short rupees for the scrubs right before the Sacred Forest Meadow.
Yep.
Yes, that is correct, Cubes Salver. There we go. I thought it was Cube's lover for a second there. I was like, wait. Because of the fact that you would, because you would need long shot to beat Water Temple to get the Ocarina of Time for Epona's song, and you can long shot across to get to GTG. Epona's is not necessary for GTG. Yep. So the only thing left in logic, especially with Gerudo Fortress being barren, because that eliminates horse archery too. The only thing that you would need Epona for would be pose, big pose. And you can get that without Epona if you force the spawn. Doctor finally knows his own medallions.
Mm-hmm.
And he's also going to check the Temple of Time hint, so let's see what happens here.
Bigeron's dead.
Zora's Domain. Frogs 2 is dead. And 30 Skulls
dead, yeah.
Well, he did not hesitate when reading that Zora's Domain Way of the Hero hint, so that
I
doesn't
don't
mean
know.
that he didn't recognize it, but and Doc is actually going to try and get the force spawn on the Big Poe.
All right.
No, he gave it a try, and now he's going to just head to Kakariko. Probably a smart idea.
Right. Absolutely.
Meanwhile, Cola in Child Goron City. Let's see, he's got the ability to do... he can't do Darunia's dance without Saria's in the Ice Cavern, but he can grab the other 2 checks, Big Rolling Goron and the Goron Spinning Pot, as well as the 2 Goron City Maze checks, so... I know a lot of runners want to be able to get pretty much almost all of the checks done when they come here as a child at Goron City, unless it's like Way of the Hero type of situation. So not being able to do Darunia's dance, like, I really like to be able to do all of it because I don't want to come back, but you know,
That's the
just having to skip 1 check isn't.
that's the reason I hate Child Grown City so much, is that you can't really full clear it without like so many items. It has more dip potential.
Yeah, for like an overworld location check. Yeah, you do tend to be like, and the worst is when something like progression-wise is on an important item in here, and you're like, but I didn't want to come here until I had that progression item, like a bomb bag or something.
Right.
Because I'm not sure, but I think it's actually in logic to use a bomb flower on the Goron Spinning Pot.
Yes, that it is.
I did it once. I don't know if that was the way that the seed's logic worked, but I was able to pull it off, and I was like, oh wow, you can do that. And it's not like supremely difficult. It's not exactly easy because you got to time it really well, but I was like, oh crap, that can be in logic probably, can't it? Also, Cola, you are still 4 rupees short, my friend. Oh, we realized it. Okay. To note, the boulder that's right before where Cola just was, that boulder has 5 rupees if you bomb it. Not an efficient trade, but anytime if you're short rupees, that is a option. So.
That's true.
So we're finally going to see this Deku Scrub. It is just a heart piece, so Doctor's not missing anything, although he may eventually go back and...
So that leaves 2 checks, and we have Lost Woods?
We got Skull Kid and Skull Mask.
So it's Skull Kid then, because Skull Mask is already dead. We've seen a one-off hint for it.
But we have Target in the Woods.
Oh, yes, Target in the Woods.
Oh yeah, that too, yep.
So we got 2. Obviously, the better play would be Saria-san.
Yes, the better play is Saria-san, but I just was going to say real quick, sorry. We did get a Goron tunic from the first scrub.
Yes.
That can be Way of the Hero.
Yeah.
You still want to full clear your Way of the Hero locations, but...
Just in case.
Nope.
No, Saria-san was Serenade.
Yep. We have not seen what it is, what Minuetta Forest check location is, so... I'm wondering, how long until we get one of our runners to go to Forest Temple? I would assume very soon here. Like, Doctor...
They gotta.
Doctor might go next. Like, I know that you would need, like, Saria's Song or Minuetta Forest to get in there by logic, but...
This is random. We don't do things by logic. But he'll probably, since he's in the Kakariko, he might go ahead and clear the Donde. Go up to Goron City, do those quick checks, and then go to Forest.
Yeah, Dodongo's actually, bringing that up, Dodongo's likely the play for Doctor. But after that... The thing is that, like, you know that forest entrance is Sarya's song. Ooh, that flame almost got him. Nice dodge by Doctor. You know that Sarya's song will get you into Forest Temple and get you that song check as well, which could be Minuet, or something else important, as well as access to a medallion dungeon. And you know Sarya's song, I think both of them know, due to hint stones, that Sarya's song is in Ice Cavern. That's a heck of a 48 by Doctor. He even had to do that quick spin to, or not spin, but quick dodge maneuver to get past the flame at one of the doors.
Yep.
But like, you know that Sarya's song is in Ice Cavern, and Sarya's song is open to you because of the early Ruto's Letter and because of early Zelda's Lullaby. So it would be in logic to get Sarya's song and to get into Forest Temple. So skipping it for a while because of like logical concerns doesn't really make sense. But again, Doctor does have Dodongo's Cavern to do, and he's here. So, and Cola's following his Way of the Hero hints along Zora's River and Zora's Domain as a child, so can't really fault either of the runners.
The
Hookshot's right here.
Hookshot right there, Zora's River, Heart Container.
Yep, Cola will be picking it up here in a second.
Yep.
Also, yes, Tunic, you can still get a Hylian shield and a Deku shield eaten, but because you can easily buy them anywhere, but the Goron Tunic and the Zora Tunic cannot be eaten by likes anymore. That was a change for like logical reasons because of wallets being shuffled among the item pool and other things, so.
Right.
Don't the likes drop your shields once you kill them though?
I think if you kill them fast enough.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, there's a timer.
Yeah. I don't know if there's a timer, but I know that like if you leave or something or die, you know, like they don't keep them.
Right.
Like I don't know if there is there might also be a timer too, where after a certain amount of time they go away, even if you're in the same loaded area. But
yeah, I think it happened to me once. I didn't, back when I was much younger playing the N64 version, I didn't kill one fast enough, and I lost. I think it was a shield or tunic. I can't remember. Something.
Yep. So with Cola though, we will get to see whether or not the underwater chest is, hopefully, unless he forgets to. Who knows?
Yeah, 40 skulls is slingshot. A slingshot, we should say.
Yep. And with the Lostwood's Way of the Hero hint, that actually may come into play. Usually, I know for me, a lot of runners wind up skipping slingshot hints and don't like seeing Slingshot's Way of the Heroes, but in this case, it might actually be important.
Mm-hmm. Colo didn't go into the domain, did he?
He did not. That's really interesting.
Because he has the hint for it. Unless he's just making the play for Big Fish. That's the Way of the Hero.
I have no idea. I mean, he's gonna grab I think he's up to like 6 or 7 skulls, so he'll get to 10 here at Nighttime Cack, and then he can also do Dampe's Grave Digging. But yeah, that's actually he has it written down that Zora's Domain is Way of the Hero, so
I don't know.
huh.
Could be the Blu-ray that they need.
Yep. By the way, Cola has not seen the Skull Mask, the individual Skull Mask hint, and Skull Mask being dead. Doctor did, so that's why Cola is still.
Was that Starstone's Grotto check?
I don't remember.
I remember seeing it too. I just couldn't remember what it was.
I really don't remember now. Shoot. The one above, the one in Kokiri Forest was for Floor Master in Shadow Temple. Huh, I don't remember. And 10 skulls is just a piece of heart.
Yep.
Huh, I don't remember where it was exactly. Shadow 30 and 50 are dead. 40 is questionable because it is a slingshot. And we have a Lost Woods Way the Hero hint. So we may need that slingshot if it's the only one logically accessible, or even just accessible period, if target in the woods is something important.
Yep. We got the Sario check with the Skull Kid and target. Oh.
Ooh,
Oh.
well,
Well,
that's
I got a
important.
hammer. Nice.
You need that one.
And Cola doing a celebratory grave dance.
So, let's see. We know they can do Forest of Fire now. And that will give them the light arrows check.
Yep.
Interesting.
Wow.
So-
well then.
I would imagine then Kolo will be going back to a quickly soon.
Yeah, that would be my guess. He's gonna pick up Song of Storms, but that was while I may have pushed for 10th Doctor to do Bottom of the Well when he got his Song of Storms song. With Forest Temple and Fire Temple being pretty much full clearable here for Cola, I would say go skip, don't do Bottom of the Well. Go Adult, get Forest, get Fire.
Yeah. Could be a trap. Bait.
At this point, yeah, it could be actually. The amount of
Yeah.
items that we have right now and the amount of checks in dungeons that we still have to do. I mean, we've got Shadow, Spirit, Forest, even Fire Temple. Not that those are fun checks, but
So we're missing, let's see here. The Boomerang, we are missing the Mirror Shield, Silver Gauntlets, Dins, Hovers, plus obviously Magic and Light Arrows. About halfway through our Gomo items.
yep, not bad. Cola doing his Flame Sword trick, gonna find himself a Bloopy
Uh-huh.
as 10th Doctor takes down the King Dodongo himself.
Looks like he thought about warping, but Kola did not.
Huh, interesting. Oh, he's gonna do the Sun Song check. Okay,
Nah,
that's
makes
smart.
sense. Yeah, both players doing really well. Doctor having a bit of an execution problem early on, but nothing major. With him, falling off in Deku and whatnot here and there. Overall, still anybody's game. Nobody's really in the lead.
Mhm.
No.
So Cola going back adult, it seems.
Yep, he's got 2 medallion dungeons that he can full clear. So
Makes sense. Yeah. Kola just one item ahead, with that being the hammer.
no, I mean the one problem right now I think is I didn't know there was a red rupee there. The one problem is that Doctor skipping that under the water chest check in, or under the waterfall chest check in Zora's domain, with that being away the hero location.
But then again, Kola skipped domain entirely when he was up the river.
Yeah, but he doesn't. He won't have the problem of, I thought I did that.
Right. This is true.
Oh no, Doc
That collection delay.
delayed the shield.
Doc's so fast, he bought the shield and ran out before it actually went to him.
Yeah. I couldn't see what was in the top of the crater.
I'm sorry, I was distracted by the Goron tunic color of Doc's, which is teal.
Yeah, I don't think it was anything important. I think it may have been 20 rupees. So we're about to see both sides of the maze shortly.
Yeah. Looks like that was some sort of red or purple ruby on top of Goron, on top of Dodongo's cavern.
Yeah.
We may have already known that. I'm slow and behind on that one. Both runners now are going to be in actually the same spot, basically. The difference is going to be that hammer pickup.
Yeah.
It's just arrows.
So nothing too crazy.
Validation.
Alright, we are validated, people. Didn't read what the hint was.
I don't remember what it was.
It was too fast.
Oh, did Cola miss the roll and link the roll and Goron?
I think he did.
Oh. I was like, I saw him pull out the bow, and then I saw him do nothing. Oh,
Cola.
link the roll and Goron, trolling him.
Having some trouble.
This is one of those things where like you've gotta hit it. Either you've gotta hit the bomb flower with the bow, or drop a regular bomb,
Yeah.
or whatever, or really early, because he will literally outrun the explosion. Or not literally, he actually can outrun the explosion if you don't like time it right. So
Yeah. I never knew about the bonfire until I saw doing rando.
same. The easiest is if you have a bomb chew, you usually just can run into him and it'll drop the bomb chew right onto him.
Right.
Cola almost buying the giant's knife.
Oh, no.
Where even is the validation rupee in vanilla?
I
It's in
don't
Mido's
know.
house.
Is it?
Yep. The top left chest, I believe.
Huh.
All right, here we go. Cola, Mido skip. Hey, you got it pretty easily there. Huh? What do you guys think about the decision by Cola to not even go into? Well, he warped with Bolero, didn't he? By the way, Doc's just dropping bombs everywhere. But what do you guys think about the decision by Cola to go here to Forest Temple first before doing anything in fire?
Well, he can easily warp to fire, so I'm okay with this play, because after he gets done with this, he can easily just warp back and save some time.
So it looks like arrows on top of the crater. A wallet in the wall.
Well, we have the both tunics. We don't really need that.
Yep. Looks like Doc is gonna pick it up though. He did have money problems early, so.
Yeah, it's always good to have a wallet.
And Minuet check is Song of Time.
Yeah.
Oh, Yoshi-Kyun with a good point. Wallet in the wall means Lost Woods Way of the Hero is still up because Way of the Hero only refers to things that you could not get otherwise logically. So if you have a wallet upgrade, you can easily buy as many Goron tunics as you would need.
Right.
So that Goron tunic in the Lost Woods is not going to be a Way of the Hero hint. So our Lost Woods Way of the Hero hint is still up there. So that is, if we know that Skull Mask is dead. So it's
Maybe-
either Skull Kid or Target in the Woods.
Yeah. At this point, I'm thinking it's going to be either one of the items we need for Spirit or Shadow, which would mean either Strength 2 or Mirror, or Dins or Hover.
Yep. We'll see if either runner makes a commitment to 40 skulls soon here.
I would imagine they'll be picking up skulls along the way as they're completing the dungeons. If I was Cola, I would complete these 2 dungeons, Forest and Fire. Then, if there's nothing else I've gathered, go to Ice Cavern and get Sarius and clear that one.
Ooh, Cola on critical mode pulls off the stealthless kill.
Ooh.
Interesting. Sheik waits at the Temple of Time to teach Minyu at a forest. We are still looking for Nocturne. That basically means that Nocturne is on...
Requiem?
Yeah, Requiem's checked.
Yeah.
So we're gonna need to find that long shot soon.
Yeah, we are actually. So an hour in, just a quick heads up here. We've got both runners have done Dodongo's Cavern. We started with a stone, both runners doing Deku Tree, which had, what was it, bow, bomb bag, and a strength upgrade in.
Yep.
As for hints, we've got Zora's River is Way of the Hero, Zora's Domain is Way of the Hero, and Lost Woods is Way of the Hero. Lake Hylia and Gerudo Fortress are barren. 30 and 50 skulls is dead. 40 is a slingshot, which normally would not be important, but we still don't have the Lost Woods Way of the Hero hint item, so it could be Target in the Woods.
So my thinking is, so we know Minuet is on after Forest. So I'm thinking, and so where do we say Requiem could be?
Requiem itself could be Burning Cack, probably.
Yeah. So we need long shot because you mentioned Requiem could have Nocturne. Interesting.
Yeah. Yep. Also, just a heads up for those of you that participate in the weeklies or are planning to. We do have a settings poll for the next set of weeklies and possibly qualifiers for the next season. It's posted in the Discord for the Ocarina of Time randomizer. Number of questions about the settings that you'd like to see. So go ahead and give that a look and fill it out if you would do so, please. But yeah, XthDoctor now joining Cola in the Forest Temple.
All right.
Cola's already wrapped up everything in the courtyard. He's going to go deeper into Forest Temple and hasn't found anything yet.
Nope. And so far, a barren forest.
Yup. The worst is when you see a barren, for me at least, the worst is when you see a barren forest or barren shadow with their medallions, and you're just like, no! I still want to hold out hope that I'm going to find an important item when I do them.
Right.
But at least with Barren Forest, you can skip some of the checks at the end.
Yeah. Same with Shadow, if you're really lucky. You've already got a key and the boss key when you're heading across the on the boat.
River Styx, yeah.
Yeah. But that like rarely happens. It seems to only happen when you're still looking for items and it's not a barren shadow.
Oh, I know.
Eyeball did not want to be not want to be shot.
Nope.
So Cola definitely has a bit of a at least right now he's got a Skulltula number advantage. No, he doesn't. Never mind. They're both at 15. I lied. I thought the doctor was only at like 9. He's got 15 marked on his personal tracker, Doctor does, but that only was his 13th. So.
Oh, it
Yeah.
did ahead.
Yep. So they're about the same Skulltula number wise. So neither runner really has an advantage there. We'll see if one of the runners makes the call to like pick up some bugs in a bottle and grab a bunch of skulls as one if they go back to being a child that way, because that could give them an advantage, especially if slingshot does wind up being important.
Oh yeah.
Yep, Cola could have a lead depending upon what the torch run chest is in Zora's domain. Yeah, that too. That could wind up being important. Hammer was Dampe's grave digging.
Yep.
That's another.
Child Dampe.
Yeah, that's another difficult check that not difficult, just sometimes it can be rough to route in, although they do have Sun Song.
Right.
We'll just see when Doc decides to finally do it. Or not finally, but
I usually route that in my child CAC check as a child.
yep, he's Grampe. He's Grampe now.
Oh, we got the mini Goron sword.
Yep.
I think it was Doc that coined that. Because I was doing a comment on a seed, and Meet the Goron had the Kukiri sword. And therefore got dubbed the mini Goron sword.
Nice. The little Goron sword. Baby Goron sword. I like that. Yeah, so both runners making their way through probably everyone's least favorite part of Forest Temple, the block pushing.
Yeah. The only reason why you need strength in the entire dungeon.
Yeah. It is kind of amazing how, like, you need strength for that one part of the dungeon, and how, like, strength winds up being something that you need for one part of the dungeon for a couple of dungeons. Like, Fire Temple, you just need it to get past the room above the elevator room.
Cool, missing that jump. Oh.
Yeah, you gotta, like, Z-target really early because Navi, for some reason, wants to lock onto that boss key chest up there. She's gotta let you know that there is a key, there's a chest up there.
She's all like, what the fuck is that chest doing up there? It's on the wall.
Pretty much. The best thing is that she, like, can target it from so far away, seemingly, like, compared to, like, other things. I've tried her to, I'm like trying to get her to Z-target an enemy 5 feet in front of me, and she won't do it.
Nope.
And then, like, the chest is, like, not even in my vision 20-30 feet away, and I'm like, she's locking onto it like, hey, this is important, and like,
This is priority.
no.
Oh, and the hover boots. Ooh.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh, that's needed.
Those are important.
Might need those.
Just maybe. So yeah, so not Baron anymore.
Nope.
An important forest temple.
Yeah. Besides the medallion.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, pretty good.
And the first time I played Rando was the first time I had played Ocarina of Time in a while. I had beaten it as a kid. I did not realize that those Stalfos would reform if you did not kill them fast enough. Both of them fast enough.
Oh yeah. I learned that as a kid.
So I killed one of them and then was struggling to kill the other one, and then I was like, and then I finally killed him and was like, yes, I did it. And then, but the other one had come back alive, and I was like, wait, what?
What madness is this?
Yep.
The
So I took to nearly killing one and then killing the other, so it was only like one more hit for the other.
Yeah.
And the frame drops. It's the nice bullet time that you get to in that room.
Yeah.
Oh god, yeah.
I think the reason that happens in that room in particular is because I think it still loads the other 3 Stalfos corpses.
Oh, really?
Like the two that are under that room. I think for some reason it's I don't know. I'm not completely sure, but that's my theory.
I've always noticed that. Yeah, that room has a little lag.
I think that's also the reason why you don't see more than 2 Stalfos that much outside of Forest Temple.
I always thought it was like because you disappear in the you're lowering the floor and making enemies appear all at the same time practically.
Chat's saying that, yeah, kind of. It's got to do with the fact that those Stalfos will respawn.
Is it only for those Stalfos
something-
in particular?
Yeah, it's like those Stalfos and the respawning Stalfos in the Castle Escape.
Yeah, there's only a few
that's
places. Yeah, there's only a few places where Stalfos will respawn.
Because I think the normal death animation is that they burn up after they break apart.
Yep.
But those,
Yeah.
I don't think I saw those, dude.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow,
but-
magic.
Magic, nice.
Oh. Yeah, needed item.
We got ourselves a discount Shadow Temple Starters Kit here in the Forest Temple. Just need dins.
Mm-hmm.
And, of course, the song.
Because, we can't hookshot away up there because of the fence doesn't latch.
Yeah. So after, let's see, Cola's next play is probably going to be Fire Temple. Doctor's next play will probably be Ice Cavern.
Yep.
Those are my assumptions right now. And I think Longshot's going to be in Ice Cavern.
I think Longshot is going to be in Lost Woods, actually.
That's possible. Yeah, that actually might be it. Let's see. I'm gonna say Longshot in Ice Cavern. The Lost Woods Way of the Hero is going to be Mirror Shield on Skull Kid.
Yeah. I'll accept that. I think that's probably what it is.
That's my guess.
Yeah.
Yes, Longshot is actually required on this seed because due to where all of the songs are and what we know, Nocturne of Shadow is on the Requiem of Spirit check. And the only way to get there is with either Opponent's Song or the Longshot. And Opponent's Song is on Ocarina of Time. And Water Temple is... Doctor, no. And Water Temple is a stone dungeon, so you would need the Longshot to beat Water Temple, which would negate the need for Opponent's Song on... to be able to get to... Opponent's Song being required to get to across to GTG and into the Requiem song check. I don't know if that made any sense, but
It makes
hopefully
sense.
it did.
Yeah.
It made sense in my head, but then as I'm saying it, I'm like, this is coming out. This feels like it's coming out all garbled and jumbled. Yeah, Doc still needs to get hammer from. Well, he doesn't know this, but he needs to get hammer from Dompe's grave digging.
We got the second wallet.
Woo. Woohoo.
Yeah, so the Goron tunic definitely is not, of course, as we knew, the Way of the Hero hint from Lost Wood. All right, Cola, all the way through the Forest Temple. He's going to be taking on Phantom Ganon here. 10th Doctor right behind him. Not right behind, but behind.
Government's behind.
Yeah, he entered a couple of minutes behind, so neither runner lost or made up any time here, really. So, I think that this next decision by the runners, where they go, what they do, could have. I mean, obviously it'll have an impact, but like I think it will have a huge impact here. Nice spin attack by Colo there.
Yeah.
Let's see if he can get that quick 2-cycle. And a spin attack again, very nicely done by Cola. So if you target and launch an attack at Phantom Ganon, whether it's with the bow or hook shot, he will do his quick attack that you don't have to play tennis with. So you can use that to make sure that he doesn't like back away from you and plays tennis and hits it back at you, which can allow for that quick 2-cycle when you don't have the Goron sword. So pretty nicely done by Cola.
Yeah, it is. Phantom Ganon having nothing but the medallion.
Yeah. But we did see Magic and Hover Boots in Forest, so
Yep.
it's pretty good.
All not lost.
Yeah. And Cola is going to go into Fire Temple. And
Makes
despite only
sense.
having 5 hearts, he does have the Goron tunic, so no worries with the timer for him.
I'm not a fan of that color, but you know what? It works.
Yeah, that like muted greenish color. Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh, Rob Dog pointing out, making a good point here. Cola went to Fire Temple without picking up the Scarecrow song.
That's a risk.
Yep. Now the
I
question
mean-
becomes, depending on how soon he gets the boss key, does he just defeat the dragon and leave, or does he keep going?
I think you probably leave, but I don't know. But yeah, with the warp songs that Cola has, he could have warped with Serenade straight to Lake Hylia, grabbed the Scarecrow, and then warped here to Fire Temple. And now
Right.
he doesn't have Ferora's Wind, so if he goes up and finds he needs Scarecrow song for any reason, then that is going to be a time loss on his part.
Very true.
Yeah, and Rob Dog makes a point of it's probably faster. There's Ferora's Wind. All right, it doesn't matter. He can just set Ferora's Wind then. I was gonna add it, but I was like, there's no way that Ferora's Wind's in here. I was gonna say unless he gets lucky and finds Ferora's Wind in Fire Temple.
Whoop. He was lucky then.
Yep. Doc having a bit of trouble with Phantom Ganon here. Sometimes it's a little finicky as to being able to get the that free shot hit.
Yeah. Getting that ball where it needs to go.
Yeah. Oh, looks like we are going to play a little tennis. Oh, it missed. And so, yep, more tennis.
All this is adding the lead for Cola.
Yep. So 2 keys and Ferora's Wind so far in the first 3 checks of Fire Temple for Cola. Yeah, so far I've actually been pretty impressed with Cola's play so far.
Mhm.
He's been pretty smooth with his execution. I'd actually say he's been a little smoother than Doctor.
He has been.
routing wise, I think they've both been pretty even in that regard. Aside from 10th Doc deciding to not check the Torch Run chest.
A few
In Zora's
questionable
domain.
plays.
I mean, that's to me. I view that, even though that might be considered a routing thing, I view that more just an execution. Routing wise, he meant to do it. He just forgot.
Yeah.
I will say that I question Cola not going up into Zora's domain as a child, and at least opening up Ice Cavern.
Yeah.
Like making the play for Dampe's digging, or for Dampe's grave digging was smart, but I think he could have done that after doing Zora's River, or Zora's Domain. So, yep, and 10th Doctor is going to go to Ice Cavern.
All right.
Yeah, same Rob Dog. Moving King Zora so that you can have the option to go into Ice Cavern as an adult on this adult trip without having to go back. Of course, that all becomes kind of mute. Yeah, null and void if he finds the boomerang somewhere. Makes that first trip to Zora's domain much less important. Oh, you need that angle. Okay, I cannot hover boot into past that waterfall to save my life. I've tried a couple times and I just keep failing it.
Well, now you have an idea.
And Doc making sure to pick up every sculpture that he can.
Yep. He's up to 17, so both runners are still pretty even on skulls. Also, we'll get to see whether or not Doc's mistake on, I mean, we won't know for sure, but chances become better for Doc if King Zora has a item when he's unfrozen.
Oh yeah. We'll see that what we'll call gamble pays off of him not checking that.
Yeah, we'll give him the benefit of the doubt for now.
Till we can question it.
It was all planned.
Yep.
He had a psychic revelation that was not an important item. All right, we are still missing a Way of the Hero hint, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
We do have both Barons. We know what Ocarina of Time is. We know Frogs 2. We know Bigoron. So, Cola into the Fire Temple. This is a Fire Temple that just keeps going and going. I feel like we have not had a Fire Temple recently that just had a boss key on one of the first like 3 checks and was nice to the runners.
Mm-hmm.
Like almost all of these Fire Temples have been, hey, my boss key is on like Hammer Chest, or it's up on the highest score. Oh, the NA Weekly had it? I bet you that was a stone fire, though. Where you were looking for an item.
Looks like a pack of bombs on the bottom of the fountain.
Oh, nice. I'm never able to, even with the gold scale, I cannot get like a good enough look at that to figure out what it is. Oh, fast Water Temple and fast Fire Temple? Saturday's NA Weekly must have been like the dream.
Must have been.
Hey,
The long shot in Fire Temple.
Ooh.
Well then, I was wrong.
Interesting.
So Cola's routing paying off here.
Well,
Wow. So yeah, so it was basically, yeah. That is.
so, I mean,
That actually means that that means Saria Song is not required because Minuet is on Shadow Temple. Or well, Saria Song may not be required to get to Forest.
right.
Would mean that Ice Cavern may not be required because you possibly could. Well, it was there in my head for the reason why you wouldn't have to. Because with Long Shot, you can now in Fire Temple, you didn't need anything special, so you can just get across to get the Requiem song check, which we are almost certain is Nocturne of Shadow, which would, as long as you find Dins, of course, now, it would allow you to beat Shadow Temple for the Forest Medallion, which I assume will get you Minuet of Forest, which would then be your access to Forest Temple.
Right.
So I was going under the assumption that this seed was you need to get Saria's Song. Actually, no, sorry. You needed Saria's Song in Ice Cavern because Hover Boots was in Forest Temple, so you needed to get to Forest Temple before going into Shadow and beating it. Never mind. I got there. Just had to talk it out. Meanwhile, Cola is still struggling with the pixel shot.
Yeah. So, definitely gives Kolo the edge. Still not sure about Ice Cavern because chances are Kolo will dip Ice Cavern for Sayazan for that check. But the question would be how long till Doctor does Dampig digging to get the hammer.
Probably not soon.
Yeah.
I don't know. It depends. If he finds the boomerang soon, it will push him to go back to
Child.
there, yeah, which would give him a chance.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Hey,
got it.
got it.
There we go.
There. Took a while. Some time lost, but nothing crazy.
I mean, that was probably about the same, maybe a little slower than if he had just kind of like set for his wind, warped to Lake Hylia, gotten the song, Scarecrow song, and warped back.
Right. The time that it took Doctor to beat Phantom Ganon was probably made up for with the time it took Kolo to do the Pixel Perfect shot.
Probably. Oh, actually, Chip and are bringing up a good point. I don't think that, yeah, Cola actually didn't set it up as a child, so it doesn't matter. He needed to pixel shot that. Well, he actually got really lucky that he found, again, he got really lucky that he found Long Shot here in Fire Temple, or else he would not have been able to pixel shot.
Yeah.
So yeah, so far, like, both of these guys' routing has been pretty solid. As happens with Rando, Cola has been getting very lucky with his
Checks.
routing so far. Yeah, just the way that things have worked out. Like, he needed that key to proceed through the Fire Temple to get to the boss key. If Long Shot's not in Fire Temple for him, he can't pixel shot. He's actually locked out. He has to go all the way back to Child to start the Scarecrow song. So,
Lucky him.
yep, better to be lucky than good.
Oh, that's true. Because sometimes that plays more factor into than being good.
Yep. Or you could just say, hey, that's him being good. He had the idea that it was Long Shot. He was like, oh, Long Shot's going to be in Fire Temple.
Yeah.
There was one key behind Hammer, yes. And he was at 0 keys when he got a key from Pierre, which gave him the key to get here, which gave him the boss key there. Alright, so Doc gonna pick up Saria, get the last check here in Ice Cavern, and then pick up Saria's, and then he'll also unfreeze King Zora. which he is expecting to be an item of importance.
We're hoping at least.
Do we hope that it's an item of importance? Because what happens if it is an item of importance and Doc goes, "Hey, I got the Zora's domain way of the hero hint," but then the under the waterfall chest is also something important. Yeah, Big Round Sword's not
Goron
terrible.
Sword, nice.
You still want something there, but like an actual item, like Din's or Mirror Shield or Hammer, if you're Doc. All right, so it's time for the big reveal. Unfreezing King Zora.
Does it really pay off?
Unfreezing King Zora, and if King Zora has nothing, what does Doc do? As Mendam, Baron hints talk about the items at a location. So, like, any of the items that you can pick up in Lake Hylia are not important. But that does not refer, as has been pointed out, it doesn't refer to, like, fixed checks, like Scarecrow Song, or the medallions / stones that you get from a dungeon.
Here it is, moment of truth.
Silver gauntlets!
Yeah, there we
Doc
go.
may have been saved!
Ooh.
And he's gonna go fire, which is actually a problem because he's not gonna have enough keys to get through. Oh, no, okay, he thought better of it. Holy smokes, what a play by Doc. Because there was, I think what wound up happening was that you need one key. I'm not sure actually. You need a key from the hammer checks along the bottom there. I'm not sure how far you can get without it. But yeah, wow. Yeah, Ice Cavern. I mean, I think that Ice Cavern with this play in regards to the Lost Woods, Saria's Song checks, as well as this stuff with the chances of King Zora having an item were important. Meanwhile, Cola going for the Volvagia 1 cycle? Like how we call it a 1 cycle, but Volvagia pops up like 3 times. And he's got it? Yep, he got it. Okay. So you gotta drop, what is it? It's 7 bombs and then get a jump slash. I think it's 1 as soon as Volvagia pops up, and then it's you hit him with the hammer, you drop 3 on his second hitbox on that circle, you hit him with the hammer, you drop another 3, you hit him with the hammer, and then kill him with a jump slash. That's the order with the Master Sword, I believe. 7 with Master Sword, 6 with Big Goron Sword. I thought it was 5 with Big Goron Sword. Oh no, yeah. Is it 4? Is it 6, 5 or 6 with Big Goron Sword? I don't remember now. Doctor did get the diving reward. He just did not get the torch run chest. All right, so Cola. I'll say this: if this hammer eludes Doctor for a while, Cola is going to have a big advantage to play with here, especially with the long shot. Although Cola will have to do Ice Cavern, especially if Doc finds something on one of these, or finds something on Skull Kid's Saria check. Yes, Hammer was on Grampe's Dave Digging, and I did that one on purpose. Gold gauntlets.
Oh no.
Well, he's gonna play. Yep, go follow the trail, follow the breadcrumbs. Go get that outside Ganon's castle fair.
Oh my god, no.
This seed was so nice, and now it's like, mwahahaha.
Watch it be a bait and them needing to get slingshot.
Ooh.
Oh my god, please! I want it to be slingshot, and then you go back into target in the woods, and that's like Din's.
I mean, could be
Just like
possible.
the ridiculous back and forth and back and forth.
Everything's a bait.
I mean, that would. I mean, he could still get to 40 skulls, so the slingshot wouldn't be required. But that would be, like, that whole like back and forth between adult and child is just funny to me.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe both of those gauntlets are required because you can get either one as your silvers. So
Yeah, but as Way of the Hero hints, it's got to be like you're not. If it's a Way of the Hero hint, you can't get it anywhere else type of thing. Like it's required for progression. So because both were available in logic like that, you would at that time it means that if those are the Way of the Hero hint stuff, then that means that this is a progression item you can't get. This is light arrows. This is Din's Fire, Mirror Shield, Boomerang.
This is true.
all right, here we go.
Here we go. Drum roll, please. Iron Boot.
The iron boots.
Oh.
We have gold scale. That's the worst.
Oof. What does it mean? What does it mean?
Ooh, and Doc's gonna go. All right. Well, let's see. So Doc is not going to find Aurora's Wind, but I think he can get up and get to. Oh, he's actually going to not go into fire. I thought he was going to dip into fire. Okay, so he's going to check the hammer side chest in. Goron Maze. Wow, I would be so confused if I was Doc right now. Actually, I would not be so confused. I'd just be kind of upset because it's like Iron Boots is not one of those checks that or Iron Boots is not one of those items that you really want to chase on in that situation for a Way of the Hero.
Right.
Just because you're like, well, oh, he's gonna go back into wow. Oh my God, that's the boomerang up there.
boomerang.
What?
Oh, that was the boomerang.
Oh. Well, this has turned into Cola's favor, I would say.
And a third bomb bag. Nice.
Yeah. Wow. All right. Well, Cola now has a lead that is quite long. Well, we are going to see whether or not the torch run is an item. Note that, like, that Way of the Hero hint could be... Well, it's very likely referring to Iron Boots. Boomerang was the heart piece in the crate in the graveyard. Doc spent like a millisecond looking at that check and just left. And I was like, that's nothing. There's no way that's anything. That's just a Deku nut there.
So that means there's something in water.
I mean, it might just be you need Iron Boots and Logic to be able to enter Water Temple. And Water Temple is... Oh, a stone! Yeah, I don't know why I was thinking that Water Temple was a... Yeah, something's in Water Temple. Could be in Water Temple. Or this is all a big bait and it's actually slingshot target in the woods and the torch run check.
could it mean Big Pose is something?
It could.
Yeah.
Could just be golds in light trial. Yeah, light arrows could be in light trial. Ganon's castle.
Oh, Doc's gonna try it again.
One of the easiest ways for that I oh no, that's
Yeah,
a small bow.
Didn't get it.
One of the ones that's easiest to do, I think, that I've been able to actually get to work has been outside of Lon Lon Ranch, which is where Doc's going. By that tree. Like if you like side hop back and forth at that tree, I think sometimes I've gotten it to spawn. Cola thought about trying to do the torch run and the rupees at exactly the same time, but decides not to. Decides to get the rupees. He'll finish the torch run afterward. Big pose is in logic, but it's just a single big po that you need. So you just need to kill and turn in one big po.
One post with all the points.
Yeah. Doc's got to be thinking that like he's chased this so far, and this could be something where like if this is what this all leads to, and he doesn't have to clear Water Temple and get the Ocarina of Time and everything, then this would be a big time gain on his part. So that's why he's spending as much time as he is. All right, here we go. What is underneath the waterfall?
Da, 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 da.
Just how
there.
it is.
All right. So Doc is not going to lose the seed because he forgot one simple check. As a commentator and a fan of Rando, that makes me happy.
Still in the game.
So golds, yes. So Way of the Hero is referring to gold gauntlets, yes. Yep, so that means that iron boots are necessary for something. Or, well, no, we've said this. It could mean that iron boots are necessary for something, or it could mean that light arrows are in Ganon's castle.
Oh, is it?
Going for the Tektite Grotto, he's given up. Yeah, it's hard. Sometimes, like, you've got to have... It's weird. You've got to have, like, the right speed or movement or something to get the big po to spawn without a po.
He's just gonna go finish water.
Yeah.
I mean, if he feels at all like behind in any way, shape, or form, then like, yeah, this is the right play. He's there's a good chance that like he probably I don't know, he may be looking for long shot because he knows he's got to get across to GTG without opponents. The Iron Boots cannot lead to a bonus song as Way of the Hero, right? Unless, well, no, unless, yeah, it could if it's, but only for big pose. Cola's ahead. It really depends on what winds up happening with this Iron Boots chase. If this actually turns into something like important, like Din's, and Cola doesn't follow it well or takes a long time to find it, then Doc could gain back a solid amount of time, but yeah, I think that like just normal progression wise, Doc's behind. He's got to find the hammer on Dompe's grave digging to get to to force him to go to Fire Temple where Longshot is, and he also like I don't know if he realizes that heart piece in the graveyard was the boomerang. So we're just like,
So that's one out of 4
very,
items.
yeah. No, I mean yes. Cola does have both wallets, so he can just buy Blue Fire, but he also needs Saria's Song to get the gold gauntlets from what's it called? From Skull Kid. There we go.
Yeah.
again, we're going off the idea that like iron boots are required. He actually could get into, depending upon what's in Water Temple, if he figures out Water Temple has something, somehow if he figured that out without knowing where iron boots are, he could do Water Temple without, with just the gold scale. There's only one check he can't do without gold scale, or without iron boots. I don't remember if 10th Doctor did not, or whether or not 10th Doctor planted the bean out in the graveyard.
I don't think he did.
I know that after he saw really quickly whatever that item was, he went to Zora's River and bought beans into Zora's River and Zora's Domain. So I just don't think he's been back. Mirror Shield and Jabu.
Ooh.
Nice.
All right.
So this is a plus for Cola and for 10th and for Doctor. In the sense of Doc is going to find everything that he needs to find kind of on his path once he finally gets the hammer and starts moving in Medallion Dungeons, whereas Cola will leave like Jabu and may struggle a little bit depending upon what happens in Ice Cavern and stuff. Oh god.
All right.
It's good news for Cola because he's finding items and there's less of a chance for Cola to waste time looking for other items, which would allow Doctor to catch up. But I think that Doc also has a good chance of catching up a little bit here. Because like I said, whereas Cola's going to have to go on this goose chase with gold gauntlets and iron boots and whatnot, Doc won't have to. We'll see what happens. I think that right now it's a plus for Cola, but I don't think it's nearly as like I don't view it nearly as like it's over for Doc as maybe some people may think it is.
No, Doc's still not out of the game. Yes, I think we all agree he is behind, but like I said, as soon as depending on how soon he can get to the hammer, he'll easily be back in the game.
I mean, the only thing left to find that we, the casters, commentators, and viewers don't know about is Din's Fire. We know where Hammer is, we know where Iron Boots, Mirror Shield, Boomerang, Slingshots on 40 Skulls. So, Iron Boots, well, Gold Gauntlets leading to Iron Boots means if Din's Fire is not on Iron Boots, then Light Arrows are in Light Trial.
Right.
So Doctor's doing what is probably the smart thing in chasing the Iron Boots checks. This is especially true if he feels like he's behind in any way, shape, or form, which he might feel he is. He probably knows long shots required to get to Nocturne and whatnot. And he has not found long shot yet. He also hasn't found Hammer for Fire Temple. Like, I think he feels like he's behind and he's got to chase the items that he has found, which is Gold Gauntlets and now Iron Boots, which probably doesn't feel very good.
No. Yeah, no light arrows yet, but we're not too worried about them because in the end, if we don't find them, Ganon, being the good guy he is, will tell us where they are.
Yep. The positive is that we know that 40 Skulls is on Slingshot, and that's available. So Way of the Hero can't refer to Slingshot because it's easily available as a 40 Skull thing. So
Right.
because Way of the Hero refers to items that you basically can't get anywhere else by logic. So Doctor knows he's not going to get baited by a slingshot. Or I'm assuming he knows he's not going to get baited by a slingshot in here. But he could get quote-unquote baited by gold gauntlets being light arrows in Ganon's castle.
Oh, so he does need a long shot.
Oof.
He has not done Dark. He hasn't done Link yet, or Dark Link.
True.
He still has 3. I don't know Key Logic. Key Logic is one of those things I struggle with a stupid amount in a lot of in Water Temple and like Spirit Temple. But he still has Dark Link and those checks, which are 3 checks: River, Dark Link, and Dragon Chest. And then he's got Morpha. If Dragon Statue is not a key, we're key locked from Dark Link River. Are we really? Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
Keep forgetting entering Water Temple with Gold Scale still isn't in logic or a logical trick for brackets.
Yes. Yeah, Gold Scale is something that is not required at all in logic. So that means that Iron Boots locks all of Water Temple, not just the central pillar chest. Because in reality, like as long as you have Gold Scale and know those little like tricks and stuff, you don't need to. That's the only check that you can't get if you don't have Iron Boots but have Gold Scale in Water Temple is the central pillar chest. But logically, everything is locked by Iron Boots. Cola on the Baronade fight. Cola is just moving through the sea. Cola's got to feel pretty good.
Yeah.
He picked up the Mirror Shield here in Jabu. He knows the way the hero for Zora's domain is unfreezing King Zora, which is probably what he'll go do next.
Clean Dark Link. That's really nice.
That is a good Dark Link fight.
You know, that Bigoron sword side slash is really nice because that backswing grabs hits Dark Link. Okay, so there's Boss Key. Okay, I was like, don't leave, Doctor, don't leave. You gotta see this all the way through. Once you've committed as far as Doc has, it's like you gotta follow it all the way through in a 1v1. You can't give up halfway.
Yeah.
So did Doc find 3 of the 4 items so far? Or only 2?
I think I saw a purple and a blue ruby.
Okay, so yeah, he has
I'm
to...
not sure if it's...
Yeah, so he has to beat Water Temple. It's not an item in Water Temple.
What do you... Wait, it's an... Well, Morpha... Okay, Morpha has an item. Wait, doesn't Morpha have an item?
No, Morpha has a key. There's only 4 non-key items in Water Temple.
Oh.
How many keys are in there? Small keys?
Chat's saying Morpher has an item.
Yeah, because I thought there were only 5 small keys in Water Temple. He used 2, and he's got 3 in his inventory.
Okay, so we did only find 3 items.
Yeah, I'm under the assumption... I could be wrong. Again, my key logic on Water and Spirit is severely lacking and is one part of my gameplay that I really need to work on. But, like, I was pretty sure Morpha had an item.
It's an item because
he doesn't have long shot to get to Morpha. Yeah,
Boss Key Chest has Boss Key Chest has a key in it, so that's your 6 keys.
Okay. Yeah, and no, well, chat's now pointing out that Doc doesn't have long shot, so he couldn't kill Morpha even if he knew. Okay, I was like, why is he warping out? Go kill Morpha. He doesn't have long shot. I'm an idiot. Long shot is in Fire Temple, and Hammer is on Dompe Grave Digging.
Yep, those places.
Man, if Morpha, it's either on Morpha or it's Big Pose for Epona. That's just like Doc. If it was Big Pose and Doc had been able to get that Big Po to spawn, that would have been such a huge advantage for him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Doctor is gonna check 20 skulls. Well, he's got to check 10 too because he hasn't checked 10 yet. But 10 was just a heart piece. Oh yeah, Doc probably actually goes bottom of the well here too. No, bottom of the well's probably bait. We're just looking for tins. I'm really thinking that Doc does... Okay, maybe he does know that that's Boomerang. He's going to plant the Graveyard Bean now.
Maybe. Hopefully.
This doesn't work, Doc. This doesn't work.
Oh no.
So if you play, those who are unaware, I'm certain most people know this, but if you play, oh, he's collecting skulls? I don't know what he's doing. If you play Sun Song while inside some place where time does not pass, the Sun Song will set the time to midnight and to noon, so middle of the day, middle of the night. And the problem is that Dampe's grave digging is only available at the beginning of the night for the first, I think, 20 seconds after the owls. So
I think it's 15 seconds.
Oh, only 15? I don't know. I just know that it's a short amount of time after the wolf howls. So playing it while in the graveyard, Dampe will not. Dampe's already asleep. He's already called it a night. Yeah, I'm not sure why Doc did not play it inside, or I mean, why he didn't play it before heading into Kakariko Village. There was no real reason for him to be there during the day. Yeah, and he's gonna go bottom of the well here.
Sounds like it. No, he didn't plant the bean either, so...
Cola?
Oh, is he death warping? That's why he went into the tent.
Oh.
Oh, interesting. Okay. That's a smart play, actually. Is this Dins? Nope, just a Hylian shield. I was like, if that's Dins, what is happening in this seed?
Yeah.
No. Yeah, if you time your pulling out the Ocarina correctly, you can actually take like infinite damage from the bomb explosion.
And yeah, it is allowed.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I see. Okay, so now he's gonna grab the other Gerudo heart piece check. Okay, I was like, what is he doing now? Why is he going back and leaving?
The double death warp.
Yep.
Okay. Alright. Bye.
Not a bad idea. He makes sure that he gets those 2 checks. Doesn't have to come back as a child. Just makes things easy. That looked like it was just a bomb in that coffin for Doc. So all we are looking for as commentators is light arrows and Din's fire. Cola still needs to find silver gauntlets and Dins, whereas Doctor needs to find hammer, longshot, mirror shield, Dins, boomerang. Doc has a lot left to get.
I'm thinking at this point, Dins is probably in spirit.
I mean, it's a good chance. The big brain galaxy play for Cola might actually be to skip GTG and go straight to Spirit. Although he actually does not have, now that I think about it, he does not have strength yet, so he probably, if he had silver gauntlets, that would be the play, but instead he probably goes into GTG. Although he has to know that Lost Woods Way of the Hero is still available, and that he still needs to unfreeze King Zora.
Yeah, he just hasn't done ice caverns yet.
Yeah, so he should just like straight up leave as soon as he's done with Spirit, or as soon as he's done. He should leave, go get Requiem on the, or he should go get Nocturne on the Requiem check, and then get to Ice Cap.
Yep.
Yeah, Cole hasn't been prioritizing his Way of the Hero stuff as much as Doc has. Like, he put off Zora River and Domain longer, and now he's putting off Ice Cavern longer.
It has kind of worked out. He's found a number of important items on not Way of the Hero locations, like the hammer on Dompe's grave digging, and then the long shot in Fire Temple.
True, it has paid off.
Double defense in the well.
Nice. Got some double Ds.
Yep. So, always interesting to see what runners know the lensless wasteland and to what varying degree. Some runners can do it like in their sleep. Others, like me, can do it, but it's a struggle. See which one Cola is. But Doctor making his way through the well, so far nothing. I mean, really, again, the only thing that he's gonna find could be dins or light arrows. Everything else is already been found in other locations by Cola. Here's the Haunted Wasteland check.
Did we ever get the hint about the treasure game?
We have not seen a treasure chest minigame hint, no. I don't think we found the lens yet either.
Goron is confirmed dead.
Yeah, Goron is dead.
Has a Deku stick, if I remember correctly.
Yep. It's Deku, yeah, it's Deku something on Goron. Cola does the same trick I do. Hey, double magic's in the well, so the well was a trap.
Let's go.
Well, he could have got magic earlier, but still.
Cola does the same trick that I do, and I am inconsistent with it. But he seems to be, yeah, he's on the right path. He'll be fine as long as he turns around in the next second or two. Cola. Uh-oh.
Nope.
Oh, he went! No, he had it. Okay, he got it. He's fine.
Did he get it? Oh my god.
I'm not actually sure if you can avoid that far, but that was...
intense.
Yep, that was close.
Then pick up the berry here.
Well, Cola, the first to the Desert Colossus.
Yeah, the other magic was in Forest.
Forest Temple, yeah.
Yeah, at the fallen ceiling room, if I remember correctly.
Oh, and there's
fire!
Ooh.
So that means that Light Arrows is definitely on...
Light Trials.
Yeah, Light Trial in Ganon's castle. Right? On looking at
I would
items.
imagine.
It could be Big Pose,
right?
because he...
Yeah,
you
Big
either
Pose
need
too.
Gold gauntlets or iron boots.
That's an excellent point. If Gold Gauntlets into Iron Boots is what it is, then that is only for Big Pose, basically. First Spark Archery is dead because Gerudo Fortress is a barren location. Jeez, this is a seed. That puts Doc way behind. He has to do, like, yep, and Nocturne was on Requiem. If Doc does not go back to Graveyard and get Hammer, from Dompe's grave digging on like now-ish, then I think that the seed is mostly over.
Yeah. That is terrible.
Hyrule
Hyrule
Castle is on the way of the
Castle.
hero. Well, I mean, that's just Zelda's Lullaby, which would point to the Shadow Temple.
Still.
You need Zeal and Shadow Temple. Also, like any of the fairies. Yeah, I mean the Dins was Zeal lock too, but
Still.
Castle is Castle is just Zelda's Lullaby, and the Zelda's Lullaby song location and the Child Fairy check. Doc's doing the Gerudo Valley checks as a child. I mean, let's see. Cola still needs to find silvers, and he doesn't know this yet, but golds. Yeah, the chat pointing out Doctor skipping Dompe when he went in for bottom of the well and stuff because of when he played Sun Song is just like it's what's kind of killing him here.
Yeah.
I mean, and not having Nocturne is hurting him too because like otherwise he could just warp straight there.
Yep.
Yeah, I still don't remember now if Doc has planted the bean even.
I don't think he did.
And he looked at that I said this, but like he looked at that item, the graveyard heart piece under the crate in like a split second.
Yeah.
And then ran away, and I was like, oh, it must not have been anything, but it was Boomerang. So I'm beginning to think that maybe he looked at it and thought it was something else.
Very well could be.
Okay, he's actually going to get Dompe here. Hopefully he plants the seed too. Cola did set Ferora's Wind in Spirit Temple. Yes, Cola made the right play, a good play there. Doc actually, this is something that came up in one of the seeds I commentated in the very first round. Doc has a weird chance of if Cola decides to go mode. Oh, Doc, you're collecting skulls now. No, stop. Cola knows that he's still got Lost Woods Way of the Hero and Zora's Domain Way of the Hero. He could wind up going toward Ice Cavern to get Saria's, but if he finds Silver Gauntlets on King Zora, he may just go, all right, well, I'm going to go do Spirit Temple and go find out where light arrows are from Ganon.
Right.
In that case, like, I mean, I don't know. I was thinking more along the lines of if he buys, like, Blue Fire to unfreeze King Zora and doesn't go get Saria's Song, or does something weird and is like, Saria's Song, I'm leaving without unfreezing King Zora, then he would have to, like, go back to the location. That would be the only thing that really Cola would need. Doc picking up the hammer.
Here we go.
Finally.
And please plant the bean, Doc.
Is he gonna do it?
Oh, please plant the bean.
No.
Plant the bean.
Doc.
We're so far behind,
why?
Doc. He's not. He must not have looked at it right. He must be sure that it is nothing. Yep.
Right.
No.
Yeah. All right.
Ah.
This is two checks that Doc screwed up. The
Oh,
first one didn't
God.
matter in regards to the torch run in Zora's domain that wound up just being an arrow. But this one he looked at early and like that
This-
glance, I guess he thought it was something else because.
This was a GG.
Yep. I kind of can't believe that he spent so like. I spend like compared to some of these runners, I spend so long staring at some of these heart pieces trying to figure out what they are. And some of these runners are just like doo-doo
Split
looks
second.
and leaves, and I'm like, what was it?
Yeah.
Well, that'll be something to talk about to ask him afterwards.
Before we tell him, I asked him, what did you think that item was? Surprised he didn't go straight to Fire Temple.
Oh well, he's doing what
Oh
he's
yeah.
gonna pick up the key from, because he doesn't know where Longshot is. So I think Doc knows how to do pixel shot.
Still. Yeah, I forgot I thought you always said up here.
But Doc doesn't know he's picking up Longshot, so
No.
he's going. I gotta get the Scarecrow song just in case. So Doc will pick up for his wind in here. He'll also get the long
Coral
shot.
sliding off.
Oh.
Oh, I hate this room in Shadow Temple. It's so bad.
I can't hit that little strip of land. I can't. I haven't tried it all that much. I still go for the that pillar or the raising and lowering block or whatever. But I'm super inconsistent with actually maintaining on that strip of land. So I know how cool it feels. Doc needs.
Long shot, dance, and mirror.
Yep,
And
and
boomerang.
boomerang. And the thing is that Mirror Shield is in Jabu Jabu, so he needs boomerang, and it's a boomerang locked check. So he needs boomerang for Jabu Jabu, or yeah, he needs boomerang to get Mirror Shield, and boomerang is on the Graveyard Heart. The only thing I can think of is that Doc gets super lucky after finding the long shot and goes, hey, wait a minute, that Graveyard Heart piece, and just long shots up to that crate.
If only.
But I don't think so. He was right there with beans, and he was like, no, I'm not gonna plant the beans. Doc can't, he can't know where Rang is, otherwise he would have planted the beans in the graveyard where he was just there. He got a Skulltula out of that patch of soil. Right, light arrows are not on. Light arrows are either on. Of course, well, they could be on Morpha actually. Light arrows could be on Morpha, Big Pose, or in Ganon's castle.
Or toilet, maybe.
Oh yeah, no, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Anything that is locked by gold gauntlets or possibly iron boots, because iron boots was locked behind gold gauntlets.
Chess mini game, we haven't seen anything for it, but we also haven't seen lens.
Yep. I highly Doc has a minor advantage in finding light arrows based upon way the hero hints and whatnot over Cola, but it's not nearly as much of an advantage to make up as much time as he's behind. At least not yet.
Exactly.
Cola would need to go on Cola would have to do all of GTG for some random reason before going to Ice Cavern. And Doc still needs to find Boomerang in Graveyard Heartpiece. If Doc had grabbed the Boomerang or planted the seed and then went and grabbed Boomerang, I'd give him a small, but an outside chance at still being able to win this seed.
Yeah.
But he's gonna go searching because Boomerang leads to Mirror Shield. He would then be able to do all of Spirit Temple. He'd basically, he'd find Din's Fire at the Desert Colossus Ferry, he'd basically be able to go run through all of his dungeons. Whereas Cola does still need to find silver gauntlets for Spirit Temple, which shouldn't be too hard for Cola to find because of the way the hero hints that are still left. But, you know, yeah. But the fact that Doctor probably will go on a wild goose chase looking for the boomerang, which probably leads him to GTG, which pretty sure is going to be empty,
Yeah.
is going to be bad.
Oh yeah.
I mean, as a commentator, I'm going to attempt to hype this matchup still, of course. Cola, I mean, again, like, I actually say this. If Doctor looking for Boomerang goes to GTG and he does Toilet, and Toilet has light arrows, and Cola avoids it like the plague, and Doc somehow stumbles upon Boomerang really early in his search for it after finding light arrows in GTG, maybe Doc has a chance.
He would have a chance.
Oh god. Golden gauntlets.
Please.
Oh.
What happened?
You can't.
Oh,
There we go.
No.
What would be funny is if it's Lens of Truth in the light trials, and then it's treasure chest minigame for light arrows.
And Cola missed his 1 in 32 chance to get the light arrows.
Neil, yeah, light arrows is going, like, where the light arrows are from Ganon is going to do that, but like if for instance Cola doesn't find Iron Boots, and Ganon says light arrows are in Water Temple, Cola then, well, Cola just uses Gold Scale actually, but like, if Ganon says something like, I don't know, if Ganon says GTG, and Cola goes to GTG and clears everything, but he doesn't have Iron Boots, so he can't do the Toilet, and that's where light arrows are, then Cola's got to go on a wild goose chase. That wouldn't be that wild. But, you know, he would have to then go find the Iron Boots. So, like, very specific things have to happen.
For Doctor to catch up.
Right.
Which, in Rando, is always possible.
It is.
However, unlikely.
So, Doctor is very close to finding his long shot. Cola making his way through all of Shadow Temple. We do know that the what is it? Sorry, the Floor Master here in Shadow Temple is just nothing, right? Just a purple rupee?
Yes, that's correct. Yep, deep fire.
There's also the chance that, like, even with strength, or even if Cola goes Ice Cavern right after this, and oof, Doc, that's, thank God for Feroris. Doc's having a couple of execution issues here, but in regards to Cola, Cola will probably wind up finding silver gauntlets on Unfreezing King Zora, and he'll probably go directly to Spirit Temple.
Yeah.
And then play for the light arrow hint. So, if light arrows are locked behind gold gauntlets, which we're pretty sure they are, based upon way the hero hints, Cola would have to. I mean, I don't know how easily he would figure that. Oh, I still have a way of the hero hint in the Lost Woods to follow. I need to do that, and then that will help lead to my light arrows that are, you know, behind Gold Gauntlets in Ganon's castle type of thing.
I mean, he still so on his. That's come as we have their screens up. He has the Ice Caverns as Saria, and with the Way of the Hero hint being Lost Woods, which he knows he still has a 50-50 chance of it being those two items checks.
Yep. Strength upgrade is Unfreezing King Zora. Actually, I don't remember where the bracelet is. Oh, the bracelet was in Deku Tree, but the other two strength upgrades was Unfreezing King Zora and Skull Kid Saria Song check. Not Skull Mask, Skull Kid. Skull Mask is dead. Fire Tunic cannot be, it's mentioned in chat, cannot be the true Way of the Hero hint in the Lost Woods because we got a wallet in Logic which would have allowed us to buy Fire Tunic with impunity, I believe, unless someone wants to correct my logic, which is always possible. And Way of the Hero hints can only reference items that you cannot get any other way, basically, logically.
Right.
So if you have logic...
Could Wallace be behind Slingshot logically? I don't think so.
Neither of the wallets. One was in the wall in Death Mountain Crater, which is just like pretty much I think a free it check ish.
Yeah,
check.
Phase 0, Sphere 0.
I don't remember if it's Sphere 0 or Sphere 1 or whatever. But Cola finishing up Bongo Bongo pretty easily. Gets his Forest Medallion and the Shadow Temple is done, so all he's got to do is find himself a single strength upgrade to complete Spirit Temple. Of course, we know that there's a little more to that that Cola will have to eventually wind up doing. He's warping to Death Mountain Crater to take the shortcut through probably to the Lost Woods and then over to Ice Cavern. Yeah, like we as commentators / viewers are kind of in that weird no mode where we're like, we know that Gold Gauntlets are Way of the Hero, so we know, and the only item that we have not seen between both runners is Light Arrows, so we know Gold Gauntlets has to lock an item that reaches Light Arrows or Light Arrows themselves. We know because Doc found found Iron Boots on Ganon's Castle Ferry. That Iron Boots could lead to Light Arrows, but we're not sure if that's the case. But Cola doesn't know a lot of that. like all he knows right now is that he's got probably Lost Woods and Unfreeze King Zora as Way of the Hero. He is gonna buy fire.
Unfortunately, he still has to run through Ice Cavern to get Saria Song.
Yes. So here's where this is why Doctor wasn't out of this, and this is actually possibly coming. This is coming to pass. Cola's gonna buy Blue Fire. He's gonna unfreeze King Zora, and he's gonna see Silver Gauntlets, and he's gonna leave, which means he will eventually have to go back and return to Ice Cavern to get Gold Gauntlets, because Saria's Song is in Ice Cavern and Saria's Song locks Gold Gauntlets. So that's time that it's not going to be a huge waste of time, but it's still time that Doc can make up now.
Right.
Yep, he sells the fish for 100 rupees. That's enough. 300 rupees is the Blue Fire, so he's going to buy Blue Fire. Doc, meanwhile, making his way through Volvagia. Now, for all I know, Cola's gonna know and make the huge Galaxy Brain play, and Cola's gonna unfreeze King Zora and then still go in and get Saria's Song because he knows Lost Woods is Way of the Hero still. That would be like beyond Galaxy Brain. That would be Universe Brain play. He could also set Aurora's Wind in Ice Cavern. That's a possibility.
Now the good thing is, once he gets Silver Gauntlets, he can finish Spirit and then get the Light Arrow hint, so we'll know where to go exactly.
Yeah,
Once he gets Gold Gauntlets.
He will still have to find Gold Gauntlets.
Yeah.
Like, we're pretty sure that Gold Gauntlets is gonna... The worst thing that could happen to 10th Doctor is that, like, he says, Ganon says, like, Water Temple. Because then Cola can just use Gold Scale. The best thing would probably be something like Ganon's Castle and having it locked behind Gold Gauntlets, because then Cola has to search for Gold Gauntlets, which would require him to go back to Ice Cavern to get Saria's Song to do Lost Woods. Like, so the seed is still actually, the seed has gone from being, well, it looks like Doctor has lost to the seed's actually pretty interesting now.
Yeah.
Doc still does actually need to find Boomerang in a place that he's almost certain it is not, which is going to be difficult, but Din's is Desert Colossus Fairy.
Okay, time that was Epona.
Yes. Alright, here we go. Drum roll.
Light arrows can't be on horseback because Fortress is barren.
Yep. This is still Cola's game to lose. Like, even if he makes what I would say a mistake here with leaving after getting Silver Gauntlets, he at least still doesn't have an item on a location that he thinks is dead. And he's leaving. So he's open. So Cola's opened the door, but I think Doc has shut it himself. This Boomerang.
Cola has cracked the door open.
Yeah, Cola cracked the door open, and Doctor slammed it shut.
Nope.
Is Cola playing or using for his wind? We already said it.
He had set it in Spirit Temple, so he's using it to warp back.
Oh,
Good
he did.
usage of Aurora's Wind there.
Yes.
Because he doesn't have the Requiem song and wouldn't have it because Requiem is on Burning Cack. So
that's a huge time saver.
Yep.
Doc just doing a whirlwind of weapons.
Yep. I think Doc's going to GTG. So I think I had said Ganon's Castle would be the best light arrow location for Doc. I think that actually the best is if Doc goes GTG and does the toilet and light arrows are in the toilet. Because that requires Cola to find Gold Gauntlets and then also find Iron Boots. And added plus for Doctor would be if Cola goes to Ganon, sees that light arrows are in GTG, and then goes to GTG without Iron Boots. And so he wouldn't even be able to get light arrows, would still spend all the time getting there to GTG and clearing stuff, and etc., etc.
Right.
Otherwise, yeah, this is definitely Cola's seed to lose. Like, easily, by far. Yeah, another thing to point out, Doc's not realizing where Boomerang is hurting him big time because he does keep collecting skulls. He may be thinking that slingshot target in the woods could still be something, could still be the actual way of the hero hint. We actually haven't found a slingshot yet, have we? Neither runner. So
Nope.
40 skulls may be the logical, here's your slingshot to beat the Deku tree.
Yeah, it could be in logic for his skull scene.
No. Boomerang is the heart piece in the graveyard, that graveyard crate that Doctor has been next to like 3 different times and did not plant a single. Yeah, there could be a slingshot in GTG and Spirit Temple. Lots of places for slingshot to be. We just haven't found
Right.
one yet.
Mm-hmm. More shields.
Yeah, this is just... I keep harping on this, but this really is like Cola's seed to lose. Doc would have a shot if he knew where Boomerang was, and he should know where Boomerang is, but he apparently just does not. He apparently thinks that Boomerang was something inconsequential because he has skipped it so far. Which likely means he's going to clear everything in this seed before going back there.
Yep.
Doc checking that top chest, even though Fortress is barren.
Either he forgot or it's just out of habit.
Yeah, I think it might be out of habit, because I've done this a couple times in practice seeds where I'm like, I know it's barren, but I'm thinking so hard about where I can go next and where things could be and what blah 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 that like I just go on autopilot and I'm like, oh, I normally do this route to get this chest. I'm still waiting to see light arrows somewhere that's not locked by gold gauntlets, and we all go, what?
Yeah.
Why is it here? It makes no sense.
All of a sudden, I'm like, all right, my logic is confused.
Expect the unexpectable.
Wow,
That's the thing.
just like that.
Where are all the hungry tanners? Probably in GTG. We're about to find out.
Yeah, this has been a very low health seed. Doc's doing it. Please be light arrows. I want this to still be a close race, even though it'll be another like hour and a half at this rate. Doc's doing the toilet. Let's see your ZSR toilets. Get him in.
Let's go.
Alright. Are we lucky?
Is Doc lucky?
Will the toilet meme live today? All those toilets. Look at all them in chat.
So many toilets.
There's a lot of toilets.
Alright, moment of truth.
Do 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 do. Drum roll chat.
This is gonna be.
Oh, it's just
Oh, it's a key.
Yeah.
Does that mean it could be the center chest?
Yes,
Could
it
be.
does.
Doc, you gotta keep going. Don't bail.
Okay, ring the bell.
Oh, good.
So, okay, yeah, that's... So, I think this is correct, pointed out in chat. because of the fact that that we had two Way of the Hero hints. One was for Zora's Domain. One was for Lost Woods.
Lost Woods.
Even though the Lost Woods target in the woods is still alive, we haven't done that check yet. The fact that you got silver gauntlets, you could get silver gauntlets on either Skull Kid or King Zora, means that both are available to you, which does not allow it to be a Way of the Hero hint if it's just for silver gauntlets.
Yeah, I pointed that out like
Yeah.
a long time ago. And
Sorry, I just saw that. I just saw someone ask that question in chat, so I figured that I would reiterate.
think-
But
Yeah, they're
It's-
thinking.
yeah, it's a very
Hopefully-
weird thing, kind of in a way, if you don't play enough.
Some people try thinking some central chests instead of having light arrows will have lens, which would then mean treasure game has light arrows. Which would mean we still need gold gauntlets to get the iron boots to do toilet.
That is the other thing, is that it all could be for iron boots because light arrows are in the central chest because the game's logic assumes worst key usage, so you have to be able to find all of the keys in GTG to be able to reach that central chest in logic.
Right.
Even though you can reach that central chest without having to get every key.
if there was only a way to relock a door, if you play Zelda's Lullaby in front of a door and the lock would just reappear and you
And
can
get
get a
the
key
key.
back.
Wouldn't that be a feature?
Oh no, Techie!
Oh,
Taki! Taki!
Oh god, everything died.
This is not on me. This is in fact on the server.
Excuses.
The stream is still going. It's just both their streams are buffering. So Trez! ZSR blame Trez in chat. ZSR blame Trez.
Someone tries for his ability to fix things.
Oh, we're back.
I'm Rob.
Stop it,
No,
Torrent.
no, please. So okay. While we're here, I'm pretty sure we. Nice. Going back in time now. Because I think we know the very few locations that this could be, and that most of this is going to be either dead or known checks at this point. I think I'm going to use this opportunity to remind everyone that if you guys enjoy the stream, to drop Trez. I'm trying to do a thing here. Do you want your money or not? I'm not downloading anything.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, a reminder, if you guys enjoy, to make sure to subscribe to CSR. Be very much appreciated and helps keep the channel going. Plus, I believe at 1,100 subscribers, we are going to have you guys vote on what the our other two sub emotes are going to be. So,
Ooh. That'd be exciting.
also, quick reminder for the people who are racers in the chat, that we do have a poll for the weekly going on right now. So make sure you guys get in your weekly settings votes in for that. That's going to be closing here on the 24th at 9 PM PDT. So if you guys would like to have your votes on what settings we're going to be using in the next season of weeklies, make sure to get that in as soon as possible. Also, oh no, Doc. Doc, no.
Doc's screen is glitching on our end.
Doc, no.
You guys can't see it, but
Yeah.
I'm not getting anything right now, but All right.
Oh,
maybe
God.
it's just on my end then.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
just synchronized in a really weird way.
Doc, no,
Yeah.
Doc, please.
I got him holding up the heart container for like 20 times in a row.
So, anyways, that's all I had to say. So,
So
All right. Thank you, Techie.
for that wonderful.
Hopefully Doc's stream has stabilized. Cola running up Ganon's castle will soon know the exact location of the light arrows, which will help us learn whether or not Cola needs to go looking for gold gauntlets.
Yep.
If the light arrows are in a nice location, this could be a sub 3 seed for Cola.
Oh, if
I'm happy with the
Ganem
seed I
tells
rolled.
him to mark it, it could be either treasure chest game or big pose.
Yep.
Yes.
If Lens of Truth is locked behind something, one of the
Yep.
two, or like locked in like light trial.
Oh no, he died to the knuckle!
Oh,
Yes,
Oh,
fair.
yeah,
Yes, fair.
fairy,
Yes, fair.
okay.
Yes, fair.
Is
Okay.
it? Okay, guys, we're good. Whew.
Doc's stream is still repeating him coming out of a door over and over and over again for me.
That's weird.
Have you?
Here.
And this is why I always keep our tab and then the Twitch tab open.
Hold on, I just while I have this time before we get to Ganon's castle, I'll refresh the page.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it is gonna be the gold gauntlets in the Ganon's castle.
Yep.
Ooh.
So irons was a bait. Yep.
Yeah.
So it pretty much has to be,
Light trial.
yeah. Cola though does not realize. I wonder if Cola's forgotten about the way of the hero hint. He's got it on his personal stream, so like he may
Yeah.
be able to look at what he's written down and be like, hey, Lost Woods was way of the hero. Did I get anything from that? But he's going through Light Castle. He's going through Ganon's castle minus the light trials so far.
Yeah. I think.
I mean, normally I would say that this race is still very much up for grabs, except for, you know, Doc doesn't know where the boomerang is, despite being next to it like 5 times.
Yeah, that is very, very costly.
Asmodam, yes, he could. Cola may think that the tunic is the Goron tunic from that scrut, but is the Lost Woods way of the hero. He, yeah, he might think that. I don't know if he does, but. Yes, always clear your way of the hero areas. Always. Both runners have both wallets, so yeah. Cola actually like went and like got the last check, the last wallet in the crater, and used that to be able to buy blue fire to unfreeze King Zora for the silver gauntlets, and then he left without going into Ice Cavern.
Yep.
Yes, yep, and then that's sort of 2, yes. Strength 3, so Gold Gauntlets is on Skull Kid's Saria song. Well, Doctor just picked up Din's Fire. He'll pick up his Nocturne of Shadow. Let's see if he decides to put, he should, to place Frora's Wind inside of the Spirit Temple so that he can easily warp back there. The problem is that, yep, and he's going to do just that. He'll pick up Nocturne, he'll enter, he'll probably Frora's Wind, which he's doing, I think. The stream is not cooperating with me right now. He'll go out, he'll get Nocturne of Shadow, he'll warp to Shadow and do all of Shadow Temple. Oh, he's actually going to do Spirit Temple first, or at least parts of it.
Yeah.
I don't exactly disagree with that, because I have found Mirror Shield in Spirit Temple before.
So where's Cola going?
Chad's
Got
here?
me.
No?
The 1 in 32.
I mean, he could be. He has 80 rupees. He might try it.
Oh, he could be going bottom of the well, people pointing out. I mean, he has a lot open to him. Like, he does have the... I mean, he does have... if he went and got Requiem, he does have 2 checks in Childside Spirit. We've got the treasure chest minigame, even though we haven't found Lens. He's going to give it at least 1 try. Well, I thought he was.
No, he's buying shoes.
He's buying shoes?
Probably for Spirit Trial.
Was he... Did he... Oh my goodness.
What? What are you thinking, buddy?
He didn't have shoes for that, so he's just gonna go back into Ganon's castle for that one. Oh, I feel so bad.
Ooh.
This is this is a smart-ish play in that. Oh, he never checked the castle ferry here either, and it is a way of the hero location, so he'll check this first. And then I guess he's gonna turn back into an adult and go back into Ganon's castle for that 2 check. I'll defend. I'll actually defend this. I won't defend this actually all that much. But I get what he's thinking. He's like, if it's here, it's quicker to go buy the bomb shoes this way than it would be to and then go back than it would be to like search everywhere for golds, finally find golds, and then go back in and be like, oh, it was here all along. But like, yeah, that's if you don't remember that Lost Woods Way of the Hero hint is not active, and he apparently doesn't. So I don't know. I think it's. I can defend the. I can't defend the play, but I can see where he's coming from with it.
Yeah.
Boy, Stock is moving his way through Shadow Temple.
Good.
He still needs to find the boomerang in the graveyard heart piece.
Yep.
Because Mirror Shield's in Jabu Jabu.
Yep.
Cola keeps opening up this door, and Doc just, until Doc finds the boomerang, Doc just keeps slamming it shut.
Let's hope after he goes on the shadow, he goes to that heart piece and checks it. It's the only thing we can hope.
I mean, yeah, if he does not check the graveyard heart piece where Boomerang is at that crate after he finishes up Shadow Temple, I don't think he ever does.
Right. I don't think he would either.
I mean, I will say, Doc doesn't have a lot left to check. He's already done every single, like, extra dungeon. The only thing that he maybe would do would be, like, he would check Big Pose and he would check Morpha. Like, other than that, he's done Ice Cavern, he's done GTG, he's done Bottom of the Well, he's done, he does not have a lot left.
Yeah, it just has to do Jabu. And then
Right.
Spirit.
I mean, well, he'll probably... The bad... Like, again, I pointed out in chat, yeah. He doesn't... He thinks it's nothing. He's not going to check it, probably. But... The only thing I think he really has left after Shadow is, like, all of the checks that he can reach in Spirit Temple without Mirror Shield. So he'll probably go do that next, and after that, like, I don't know what he really has left in Logic. I guess then you go kill Morpho? And you do Big Pose?
Yeah?
And then Doc doesn't find what he's looking for, and he goes, I screwed something up. Yeah, Mirror's in Jabu, but, like... I guess Doc could possibly think that Boomerang is vanilla Jabu, because I don't think Doc went into Jabu.
He hasn't, no.
So maybe he makes that play? It's just like...
Yeah.
I don't know, I feel so bad because it's all one-off checks, basically, for Doc. And it's just something...
Oh, and he finds a slingshot
Oh.
in Spirit. Well,
Well,
native
that's
target of the woods.
in Logic.
Eat no snot, remember, way of the hero. That might make him think about Lost Woods, which may make him think about getting Sarias out of Ice Cavern, which would then give him golds.
One can only hope.
I mean, I feel like a broken record. Doc has an outside chance still, if only because Cola has not done Bottom of the Well. He has not done GTG. Like, there are a lot of places Cola could go if he doesn't remember the way the hero hint about Lost Woods. That, you know, Doc could maybe make up time, but...
Will it be enough, though?
I mean, if Doc somehow, like, magically goes, hey, wait, let me check this just in case I thought of it wrong, and does the Graveyard Heart piece and finds the Boomerang, maybe he has a chance?
Yeah, because Jabu takes... it doesn't take too long to do. And then... Spirit takes a little bit longer, so... Yeah.
Yeah, I pointed out in chat too, like, Cola's problem is something that probably isn't going to, at least in the way the seat's going, Cola's issue is one that can be rectified, whereas, like, Doctor's mistake is just totally and completely misrepresenting or misremembering what the check is, so he thinks it's nothing, so he won't ever get it. Whereas Cola will eventually probably wind up going, hey, I gotta go through Ice Cavern to do these checks in case Gold Gauntlets is there. Hey, I found Saria's song, I may as well check Skullkid. Oh, there's Golds.
Yep.
Doctor, a question in chat about Doctor's mistake. The Boomerang is on the Graveyard Heart piece on the ledge under the crate, and Doc took a look at that for about a nanosecond and apparently decided it was nothing. But it's Boomerang, which is important because Mirror Shield is in Jabu Jabu, behind a Boomerang check.
Absolutely.
Oh, Cola's going to reverse Wasteland and go most likely to GTG. So again, Cola keeping the door open.
Dang it.
I feel like I'm back in the barrel.
Giving a doctor a chance. Good guy that Cola is.
Yeah. I feel like I'm back in the Barrel Seed from last season when Barrel just skipped the magic in one of the Deku Tree checks.
Oh, I think I remember that one.
It's like you're never gonna go back for that. So the entire time Barrel was up like they were like neck and neck, and I for the life of me, for some reason, I can't remember who he was up against. But like Barrel was up like 30 seconds to a minute the entire race minus that magic, and we're just hoping that like magic was along the way somewhere just so that it would remain a close race, and instead it was like that was the only place, and Barrel couldn't find magic anywhere.
I remember it was the same thing. It was the Anat versus what the hell happened the race before this tournament started, and there was a required item in Lost Woods and what the hell just kept avoided that area. And I think there was a hint for it too.
Doc may check the slingshot in the woods before Cola does, even though Cola's already got a slingshot. I feel like, I mean, I say I feel bad. I do, but like, Doc just spent such a short amount of time. I couldn't think of a better way to put it. Like, looking at what that check was that was Boomerang, and it's just totally screwed him.
Yeah.
Because really, it really is one of those situations where it's like, he thinks it's nothing, he's not going to check it, so there's no way that there's almost no way that he winds up doing it. At least not soon. Like, he'll exhaust every other check, and maybe then he goes, hey, I thought that this was nothing, let me double check it. But you probably don't do that until the very end of a seed. I mean, Cola's mistake is more of like a routing error.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I'm starting to think that both of these runners are like, when's the other guy gonna finish? I'm way behind.
Yeah, they might both be thinking that.
Like, we're almost 3 hours in, and Doctor's probably like, I am 2 items away from go mode, and I'm only just about to get my 4th medallion.
If I'm doing this bad, what's my opponent doing?
That is the funny thing about these 1v1s, like, you really do kind of start to go like, alright, if it was like, because I've heard other people say, like, there was one seed where someone skipped kind of like the well for a while, and the thought process by them was, at one point was, if whatever I was looking for was in the well, and it usually is, whatever I was looking for, if it was in there, I was thinking that, oh, if that was the case, then the other person would have finished already, so it must not be there. Because of the 1v1 aspect.
Right.
Whereas if it was like a qualifier, you're like, yeah, I may as well, because like, you know, so what if 1 or 2 people beat me? You're just playing for the best time. Here you're actually playing to beat the other player. So a little bit of that, I don't know what to call it, metagaming maybe, happens in these 1v1s. Ask Cola why he didn't get Choose in the windmill. Oh, we're choosing the windmill. I totally missed that. Yeah, that was like, that's I mean, that's an interesting choice. Like, that's, I don't know. I feel like maybe if you had, like, I'll remember being able to do that for the future, on the off chance that like that ever happens to me and I have gold, but I do have gold gauntlets and I check all the gold gauntlet checks and lights arrows aren't there. I'll be like, oh, I can just buy bomb choose and do that. But yeah, I find that I like to have bomb choose even if I have bombs. Like, I'm not gonna go out of my way to get bomb choose, but yeah, if I see bomb choose somewhere and they're easy to grab, especially early game, I probably will pick them up.
Yeah. A second form of explosives.
I gotta think.
Yeah, we found ice arrows. They were in.
Yeah, they were in Lost Woods.
Happy 3-hour mark, everyone.
Yay!
Yeah,
3 hours.
yeah,
Both,
3
these,
hours.
both these runners are like, what is going on in this scene? It's like, Cola, you forgot about a Way of the Hero hint. Doc, check your eyes. You may need glasses. Or if you already have glasses, new ones.
Please check your prescription again. Oh no. I feel so bad for both of them. But it's like, this is their own fault.
It is, yeah. Like, I mean, besides that, like, both of them have done a solid job driving. and whatnot.
Cola raging more after getting bombed too.
oh
Oh god.
Ah,
Oh Jesus.
no.
Oh no.
Well, this is the losers bracket. As we hit the 3 hours mark, so one of these runners will be going home. Cola, the 32 seed, looking to continue his run through the losers bracket. He lost in round 1 to ATZ because everyone loses to an AT. But has won 4 straight games. Whereas 10th Doc won his first, I think, 2 matches in the winners bracket, and then ran into Marco, the buzzsaw, and lost to Marco.
yeah.
So this is it right here for both runners. Do give both the runners a follow. Both of them do run Ocarina of Time Randomizer. They do stream it, of course, and they are happy to interact with chat, answer any questions. Neither of them really have a schedule. Cola from Germany, Doctor from America. So I guess just give them a follow and see if they're online at different times, and then give them a watch and ask them some questions. I'm sure they'll be happy to answer why, they will always remember to full clear their Way of the Hero hints, or always double check and triple check what that item in the graveyard heart piece is.
Oh yeah. And the winner of this match, I believe, is against the winner of Spike versus Engineer.
I think that is correct.
So that should be a good
Yep,
match too.
that is correct.
Didn't Doc make this mistake last time too?
Alright, Doc, come on.
So
Very
what you're
possible.
saying is, he'll never make this mistake again.
We hope so.
Although I'm certain that was said after last seed. So
Fool me once, shame on.
Doc.
all right, so Doc's gonna go Morpho. He'll probably do big pose afterwards with a pony.
Well,
Yeah, I can't.
Doc needs a hint.
This is one of those situations where it's just like both of these runners are in the exact wrong place, and neither of them really seem like they're gonna be anywhere near where they need to go. It's just like watching it's painful.
Oh, that would be mean. Wolfer drops an ice trap as a boomerang.
Oh god.
Please let that happen.
That's what we need for Plandos, is the ability to code what the ice trap looks like. I don't know if that's a thing yet, but... Alright, 10th Doc, quick bear nade kill.
Very nice. Very good.
The negative to all of this is that Cola will not find the Iron Boots and will not probably do any of Water Temple because he's gonna find Gold Gauntlets first and then be like, hey, I just have to find light arrows in the light trial.
Yep.
So Doc is going to... It's a slingshot! It's an actual
no.
slingshot!
Oh my god.
We have found all 3 of our slingshots. Let's go. I'm so happy.
Alright,
Wow.
I bet so Doc's gonna go to Child and pick up the Ocarina of Time Opponent's song and check Slingshot minigame.
And then go
And
do big pose, and then be
Yep.
confused because where the hell is my light arrow? Or where the hell is my, like anything? My boomerang.
Where is anything in this game
Where is
now?
literally anything at this point?
Probably shoot the sun now too.
Doc, no.
Yeah?
Or
Oh
oh
wait,
wait, no,
Lake
like
Hylia is
Hylia
barren,
Baron.
right? Yep.
That's
I was
true,
about to
Baron.
say like Hylia Baron, but
Yeah, details. Might as well check just in case.
finally getting his biggest bomb bag, by the way.
What do they have to lose?
Yeah, words.
Alright, Cola. Go to Ice Cavern. Cola, no! Stop!
He also has a slingshot, so he's gonna go do the target.
He's gonna go do the target. He's gonna go do slingshot. Yeah, target.
Oh yeah.
Practice.
Then he'll be confused.
Yeah, he's gonna either.
The Doc's going for target.
They're both going for target,
Oh.
and then they're both gonna find out that it's dead. And then Cola's gonna be confused for a second until he
It's
realizes.
gonna be Lens of Truth.
Wait,
It's gonna be Lens of Truth, and then it'll be like, slingshot, chess minigame.
there's a chance. There's a chance that Cola, like, maybe Cola is gonna think that Tunic was Way the hero, even though he got a wallet. Maybe he forgets about the wallet, and that it completely invalidates that Way of the hero. That he got, got in Lost Woods. So there's a very, 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 very slight chance the Doc might be saved because Cola misread Way of the hero.
If Doc went and got a boomerang, I would 100% agree with you. Just not sure.
This really is just like a. If Doc found the boomerang, he'd be okay. He'd have a chance.
If Doc found the boomerang, I would give the edge to Doc to win. Especially with the players colors, because he'd be able to do Spirit and Jabu.
If Doc found boomerang at this moment, yeah, I think I actually would give Doc the edge. It's just he's not gonna.
No.
Doc's gonna find the boomerang if he ever finds it. Doc's gonna find the boomerang about the same time that Cola finally exhausts pretty much all of his checks and does like Ice Cavern and like gets Saria's song. And Doc will still have to clear 2 dungeons before getting to Ganon, whereas Cola's just gonna be like, hey, I just have to get lighters now. Alright, what's target in the woods? Doc's probably like, finally, my progression. Nope.
It's just a hard container.
So where does he go now? He just goes back to being an adult and does big pose, right?
He's going to do the one check in Zora's domain that he forgot.
I swear to God, if he remembers to do this check but not the bean.
Either that, or he's going to dip Jabu, which
Oh, yeah, okay.
I think it is the dip,
Yeah.
the Jabo dip.
he's gonna.
Yeah, okay.
He's gonna. Or I'm just wrong, and I have no idea what he's doing anymore.
What?
Which that
I'm not sure
Oh,
he
Frost-
knows what he's doing anymore.
Frogs won.
He's already done Frogs 1.
He did, yeah, he did Song of Storms Frogs.
Well, I'm talking about all the.
I have no clue what he's doing anymore.
I,
Unless...
he
Unless
may
he
not
makes-
remember that Frogs 2's dead.
He's making all the frogs bigger.
Not doing it for money. He's got a fully.
He's doing
Yeah.
Frogs 2. He's doing Frogs 2, which I know that he's gotten the hint for.
All right. I know that chat has always wanted Frogs 2 to be something, but we have a Frogs 2 being played.
That's
It's not going to
something.
be anything, but
For some reason, I'm thinking Frogs 2 is after you get them all big, and then you got Frogs 1, which is what he's doing right now, and then Frogs in the Rain.
Frogs 1 is like the way that you said that Frogs 1 is nothing. Like the first item check off of Frogs is Song of Storms, and then you get purple rupees from each individual child song you play
Yeah.
after that. And then once you do all 6, you can play the Frogs minigame, which is Frogs 2.
Yeah, right. I just had it mixed up. That happens.
Yeah. No, I mean it's kind of confusing because like no one ever refers I don't really refer to Song of Storms check as Frogs 1, but then I call the you know, Frog's minigame after you play all the child songs, Frogs 2. So
Yeah.
I can see how that can be a little confusing.
Oh no. Oh no. Like, it's not a bad seed because
No.
the worst part of the the worst part of the seed, you had like hint lockdown for it. You had Way the Hero for both of those, right?
Yeah, I
Yep.
feel like, and the way the hero hints actually pointed to what could have been the hardest part of the seed, which is finding the gold gauntlets
Well,
to get into the light trials of
Yeah.
Ganon's castle for light arrows.
That's my point. That's my point. It's there. It's the hint is right there. The hints are there. So the seed itself isn't bad. It's just
No.
Cole is misreading his Way the Heroes. And so he's on this wild goose chase, just trying to find his other strength. And 10th is just...
He just didn't look at he interpreted the boomerang.
Just... Oh god. I feel so bad for
Yeah.
both of these guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you. The seed itself is just fine. Like I said, I think the boomerang kind of could have been in a better location.
But
I mean, the seed itself is just fine.
that
this-
location isn't bad. It's just... You know...
Doing what they did is you get like only the very tip of the boomerang, so you can easily misread it. It looks like.
Being mean, I guess, or harsh against the runners, this should be a this should be a
easily
sub 3 seed.
This was
Easy.
easily sub
Easily.
3.
Easily sub 3, yeah.
This is...
I mean,
Everybody agrees with that.
Yeah, no, they should not be having issues with the seed at all, but... Ooh.
oh, Cola.
Oh no.
Just widening that potential gap just a little bit more. I don't know, is Doc going to, like, go back
Got
into...
the big POTUS spawn!
He actually got the big POTUS spawn and just, despawn immediately.
Oh my god, just play a POTUS song!
Oh my god.
His
Dog.
opponent spawned underground? Wait, what?
Yeah, that's the thing that can happen.
I have never had that happen to me before.
I think that's happened to me a lot of times.
It's, you'll just have, you'll notice it's just whenever, like, opponent doesn't show up. But that is a thing that can happen.
Okay, so when opponent just decides not to show up, it's because she was spawned underground. Interesting, okay.
Yeah.
Because I've had moments where, like, she doesn't, it seems like she does not spawn, and I'm like, alright, where are you?
Damn, boys.
Nice spin attack.
Doctor's like, alright, this is my boomerang. Finally followed the way, the hero. This is it.
Not the boomerang.
Please be the
I know
lens.
it's not. I don't.
It's the upgraded boomerang.
Please be oh god, no. If it's the lens... Don't bait him even more, please.
It's gonna be the lens. Who's gonna go to the mini game? All right, team. Moment of truth.
It's a lens!
Oh my god, it's the lens.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Oh no, he's gonna get baited. He's gonna get baited so hard.
he's getting baited again.
Oh my god. This game is fantastic. This is the best game.
God, the amount of baits is unreal.
If this
Follow the
This
well was baited.
train wreck
This
is
baited.
just, it just keeps going.
if this was not a tournament seed, this is where, like, after you do the treasure chest minigame and you see what it is, and it's nothing, you just not forfeit.
God.
This
Alright.
this is a baited seed.
Oh no.
I just
I
want to
mean,
point
and
out.
the funny thing is, in Dog's like we can't fault him for this.
No, I mean,
You really
I
can't.
mean, we can, but we
We can.
but, like, I
We can
don't- I don't-
100% do that. It's
Right.
just, you know,
I do feel like, yeah, I feel like his mistake is a little less grievous than
It's-
Cola's.
yeah.
at this point, with how much time Colo's lost, because he just
Yeah.
misread a couple hints, yes. Frankly, Doc is getting really lucky with what's going on here, and he has had ample time to fix his mistake, but yeah,
Alright, Cola.
just
Going back to adult.
He's gonna
No.
okay. He's gotta be okay. I need to go ice cavern.
Alright.
No.
Where's he going now?
What is this gonna be? What do you guys think is gonna be
Oh,
intro chest
maybe-
game?
Forgot if he checked this or not.
Probably heart.
It's
Yeah,
gonna be
I mean,
yeah, probably just a heart
just a
container.
heart.
Or heart container.
And he
Maybe
did. Oh.
second bow or a third bow.
Could be
'Cause I don't think we found the third bow yet.
Like Cola. The only way Cola makes this even worse is if he like decides to try and big brain it and go water temple with gold scale.
Yeah, it's not gonna help him at all.
Well, no.
Well, no, and it's not gonna help him. I guess.
Yeah, it's just a blue.
Yeah.
Unless,
Doc
like I say, he
he'll
does. Unless he thinks it's big bow, so he does
I
water temple.
I
get
really
the
wish
ball
that.
now.
Cola's doing frogs.
I really wish. Why did both of these people just?
No.
Do both these people think that hands are broken or something? What's going on?
I mean, I won't lie. If I'm Doc, I probably think hints are screwed up.
Fun.
But that's more to do with again his eyesight being apparently bad.
God.
This will be a fun interview.
Oh, that would be fantastic. Can't wait.
Oh my God, Cola really is doing frogs too.
He's doing
All right,
frogs
Cola,
too.
come on.
Or no, he hasn't done frogs 1 though, has he?
He doesn't even have.
Oh, he has not.
Serious.
You're right.
Yeah, he hasn't done frogs 1.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, so he's
So
just
he-
doing silent storms. Well, he's
he's doing sunstorms.
Okay.
Predict
Doc,
double forfeit.
Go to the graveyard.
Please go to the graveyard.
The graveyard.
Please
what
go to
does
graveyard.
Doc even have left?
Graveyard.
Jabu
It's
spirit.
like he can do.
Well, Jabu, he
could
doesn't
do
have.
that
He
one
doesn't have
check.
spirit though, does he? No, he
I
doesn't.
think
No, he doesn't have the mirror shield.
Because he doesn't have his mirror shield. The only check he has left is his mirror shield.
I just.
He's.
He's going to menu. I don't know.
All right, Cola is.
Aurora's Wind? Yeah, wherever
Where
he
did
said
he
that.
set for Aurora's? Oh, it's Spirit Temple.
Yeah, he's in spirit.
Okay, Cola has to be going to the ice cavern.
Oh, no.
Oh no, he didn't. He didn't do.
Yeah, he only did like the.
He only
first
did the
two
first few
or
checks.
something.
Yeah. What am I thinking? What am I thinking?
I think it's because of Cola. Cola went in and did like everything except Mirror Shield, and then
Yeah.
Yes, Cola. He's
I-
going there.
yeah, he's got to be going to Ice Cavern.
I hope so.
I mean, again, the only thing that he has left outside of Ice Cavern would be Water Temple.
Why did he warp to Bolero?
I think it's faster from Bolero.
Bolero is like just barely faster.
I have a doc for this. Hold on, I have a document for this.
At least I think it's just a little faster.
I think you're right.
Hold on, let me find
They're
it.
it's close. Like it's
I know it's close. I have like times lying around here somewhere.
Plus, he would have to get past Mito if he played Minuet.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
thing.
it's that, and also if you get nailed by the moblin at all, that also is a.
Yeah, I don't know where I left this. But I know that I had this at one point.
Yeah, I don't think that Doc has the torch run chest and source domain and check. Doc also actually
Blaira's not.
has the single check in Jabu Jabu.
Blairo is going. Blairo's like. No, I think it was Doc and I who tested this. We thought it was like Blair was only like 1 second faster. Or no. I think actually Minuet was 1 second faster. Minuet was 1 second faster if Mido was already moved out of the way. They're both throwing this, Trez.
Yeah, they've both been trying to throw this. It's just like they're playing hot potato with the seed right now.
They're both done. They want to get out.
Okay, yep, Cola's going to Ice Cavern. That's the seed, I think. I think that's it.
Yeah, I mean, if Doc found the boomerang right now,
Yeah.
I think he still loses.
Oh, you know what? There's the third bow, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Unless it's an ice trap, in which...
All right, Cola does not. I was gonna say if Cola recognized after the target in the woods that Skull Kid is the way of the hero hint, he would just go straight for the song. But he's looking at the items outside of Ice Cavern, so he's getting everything.
Unless he still thinks that Tunic is way of the hero.
I guess. I mean, that could be one of those situations where he thought, oh, Tunic must be way the hero, and then just completely pushed that way the hero hint out of his head. I mean, what? The difference in this seed, other than the fact that, you know, Doc looked at the boomerang, is going to be that Doc did Water Temple and Cola never touched it. I mean, that's probably going to be... Imagine Cola going water after because he thinks Sorry is dead. That would be insane. We would go from 10th Doctor is once again dead to, well, he's alive again for, Cola's reopened the door. Yeah, he'd still win. Like, there's no way that Doc goes, like, at this point, Doc's not going back to the boomerang.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Like, he's had that available to him for the longest time, and he just hasn't.
Is he not gonna grab the map chest? Okay.
I think
He's gonna grab the map chest.
I would assume at this point that both these runners are confused as to why the other guy hasn't finished yet.
Yeah, pretty much.
To the point where, like, they're both, like, flustered. Their own play, where everything is.
Yeah.
Game of Thrones, nice.
Oh my god. Soy sauce. Cola only checks Darunia and then goes water. You know, the crazy thing is we come up with these crazy ways that the runner that's way behind can come back into it, and so far Cola's basically done everything that we've said that would allow Doctor back in this game. Yep. This. I mean, on the plus side, I mean, Doc would go mode Spirit, so he probably wouldn't be doing these checks because he's already found the boss key and has enough small keys, but, like, on the plus side, Doc's doing Medallion Dungeon progress? Maybe? Yeah. I'm just trying to look at the bright side of things. I mean, neither of them are going to forfeit. I mean, they can't. You can't have a double forfeit. One of them is going to figure out what they did wrong. It's most likely going to be Cola.
Yeah, Cola should be able to finish the rest of the seed pretty quickly after getting the song. I don't know. I can't imagine what's, like, going on in their heads right now, especially Doc's, where it's just like he has to realize that he's screwed. Like,
He has to.
when does, like, he's going to do every single check in the game and then realize, and then have to think, and then he's just gonna think of nothing.
Yeah,
And then when we get into call with him, it's just we're gonna have to tell him, hey, listen, you did it again. You didn't like look hard enough at your at, like, an item.
Yeah.
Yeah. The information is there. He technically has it. He just misread it.
I mean, Doctor actually, outside of that one, outside of the whole boomerang thing, Doctor actually probably, I would say, played the seed routing-wise better than Cola did.
I'd agree with that, except, like, I'd agree with that, on the sole basis that Cola just misread his hints, like, or it, like didn't think into his hints too like hard enough. So
I guess. I mean, the Dampe missing the hammer with Dampe's grave digging wasn't great, but I really think that like, for me, routing wise, like this mistake with the boomerang is not routing as much as it's just like really really silly execution problem.
Yeah.
Like he's just you know, because like multiple times he was there, he would have been able to pick it up. He'd have been done. Doctor would have been done 30 minutes ago because he would have gone to Ganon, found gold gauntlet. You know, he would have already had gold gauntlets at Ganon's. He would have gotten light arrows and would have been done with the seed. I know that like Cola would have been in the same place in a way if he had remembered his hints. It just would not have been as efficient. Like he still would have gone back to Saria's song to get Saria's song in Ice Caverns.
what is he
Now-
doing?
What's Cola doing? What's Doc doing?
I don't know anymore.
I mean, yeah, Doc's to the point where I think that he's trying to remember what the hints were and what hint he misheard or misread, what checks he's forgotten. Cola might be in the same place, thinking thought-wise, like. Doc thinks he missed something in the Lost Woods, I guess. Actually, did Doc do any of Goron City as a child?
I don't think
I don't know.
so.
Oh, Cola's doing Requiem?
I guess.
Spirit.
I don't know why.
I mean, if he does Child Spirit, it at least makes him be child again.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, yeah, he's going child, so...
Oh, Doc hadn't done Goron City yet.
No. Or Darunia, so that could be it.
He'll finish these Goron City child checks and he will, I think at that point he'll know he'll have forgotten something.
Come on, Cola, don't play Requiem, just save Warp.
Alright, so we're 3:30 in, as Doctor does Darunia's. So, 10th Doctor's problem is he's looking for Boomerang and Mirror Shield. Mirror Shield is in Jabu. Boomerang is the Graveyard Heartpiece.
Yes, he's doing it! Cola!
Cola is looking for gold gauntlets because light arrows are in Ganon's light trial, which require gold gauntlets. Cola just didn't read Way of the Hero hints, and Lost Woods is still a Way of the Hero hint location, and we have not found an item that could be a Way of the Hero hint. And so Cola has avoided getting Sarias out of Ice Cavern to do Skull Kid until now.
Yep.
So one mistake was Doctor looking at an item that is required and seeing it as one that he didn't. I guess he just was like, oh, it's not the boomerang, it's something not needed. Whereas Cola just may have forgotten a hint.
Yeah.
Yes.
That sounds about right.
There we go. So this will be it here. He'll get the golds here. He'll warp back to Temple of Time. He'll get his become an adult. He'll go and get the light arrows and the light trial.
There it is.
3.5 hours in, we have reached go mode.
Yay!
With the last, how long you say, 45 minutes of just this?
I mean, yeah, this feels a lot like My Seeds, where I'm like spending 45 minutes an hour looking for a single progression item and not finding it and just being like, why?
Well, it'd be one thing if nobody knew where it was, because we weren't all looking for it. But it's sad for us because we all know where the items are.
Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine what, like, even like Cola, like, that's got to be just frustrating. Like, when you realize that how the hints worked and everything. I mean, you just got to be like, oh, I'm such an, you just got to feel bad about it. And Doctor, of course, having something that he didn't, like, I mean, both the runners are be kicking themselves. Like, I know I would.
Yeah.
It's rough.
Cola's definitely, he's probably thinking, how is Doc not done yet? Like he's had to have this by now.
Doc's checking the waterfall.
He thinks
remembered.
It's not. Oh no.
All right. Well, I mean,
He's so mad he forgot about this.
that's good. He remembered one of the mistakes. One of the things he forgot about.
Well, at least we know it's still active. It doesn't disappear.
Did Cola not set his Froar's Wind?
He did not.
Because he had it in spirit.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's probably faster for him, at least with the routing that he was taking, so.
Plus, like, he would have to go to light trial anyway, so
Oh
it
yeah.
would make sense to go all the way to the top of the tower.
He's
Oh, Doctor
doing...
is redoing it again.
Nah, he thinks that he might have missed diving, which he's,
Why he's-
yeah, and then he just left immediately after the, like, after he saw all the rupees.
Yeah.
Alright, come on, lullaby chest, let's go.
Yeah, he's literally in like one of these things. One of these like off checks I skipped has my necessary item, and it sucks.
We got a boss key.
Okay. Not the
Huge
gold thing we're
rupee.
looking for.
Rupee.
Still not the gold thing we're looking for.
Got bombs.
Down.
Yeah, I think Doc is just confused at this point.
I would be. Like if I was in his shoes, I totally see. Like I totally empathize.
Oh yeah.
A key.
Yeah,
Dad, could it be?
Light arrows!
There they are.
Hey!
We've gone from go mode still having to find light arrows, although we knew where they were, to total go mode. We can now kill the pig.
Kill the pig.
Alright. I'm going to do the...
The mirror shoots in Jabu and Boomerang is the park container in Graveyard.
And to note, Mirror Shield is behind a boomerang check in Jabu.
That's
so, funny enough, there are a lot of
Uh-huh.
people who mentioned Light Trial, but they specified chests on the premium chat, and none of them specified the right chest in the premium chat.
Huh.
So,
Well then.
it's funny
none of
because
them say light trial in general.
none of them said Light Trial in general.
Ah, I should have done that.
Yep, no one in the premium said Light Trial in general, and instead specified a chest, and they all specified the wrong chest, even though they were close.
Did anybody say Ganon's Castle?
No one said Gan's Castle either.
Huh.
Wow.
Actually, no, one other person said Gan's Castle, but they specified Gan's Castle boss key, which
Ah.
we knew was wrong anyway, so... So I legit don't think that there is a premium winner.
There is no winner.
There is no winner.
Dang it.
That's a first.
It's funny because one person said Light Trial first chest on the left, which was really close. It was the
wow.
first chest on the right. And one person said Light Trial chest second on the right.
Oof.
They can't. That's insane. That first person can't even argue. Well, my first chest, I meant the one on the right. Obvious. Like they're like so specific. It hurt them.
No one said Light Trial. No one said Light Trial. So, except in the other chat, which, by the way, good job, Wings Dark Half. Anyone said in the game? No. No one said Hyrule.
If this was if this was multi-world, they were
Somewhere.
in this.
You wouldn't be
They were in
completely...
this world.
It's actually funny because someone actually said Player 6's market.
Yep.
That should have been the winner then. Just
just in a completely different universe. Sure.
Well, and Doc's confused.
Yep.
Oh no.
Oh,
I mean, yeah, he's done like. Oh man.
he's done everything he could except for that wipe.
I mean, I'm trying to think if he's skipped anything else. besides just that graveyard heart, like I guess Skull Mask. Like Hylia's, but those were all Baron, and
Huh?
Skull Mask was also a Baron, like a
Have
hint that
they?
said it was nothing. So like,
And they full cleared Hyrule Field, right?
yes, Doc did.
So I don't know where else you could go.
I guess he's playing Serenade. I guess he's like, maybe it's, I don't know where he's going. Nope. All right, get pig down. Well, I mean, first
Phase
phase
two?
down of the pig. Cola's gonna go grab his Master Sword, and he'll be 4 jump slash crouch stabs away. Yeah, this still happens every once in a while for me, where I'm like, all right, what is still left in this game that I have to do now?
All right.
Yeah, I thought I saw Doc wrap up Hyrule Field stuff at one point. Alright. Pig down, last slash coming in for Cola. Maybe Doc didn't do the open grotto here.
Maybe he didn't.
Oh wow, he didn't. I mean, it's
He has
nothing.
no idea.
This is like every time he's slashing angrily and everything, I feel even worse. There's the
Yeah.
not done for Cola.
It was finished.
GG.
Wow.
GG. Just
Alright, here's Cola.
Hello.
Good game, Cola.
Cola, GG.
Thank you.
All right, we gotta ask, what happened?
GG, Doc.
What happened is I thought it was a stick. Okay. And no, I'm not even kidding. I thought it was a stick, and I ignored it for the whole game, and I keep on pressing my push and talk button because I'm trying to kill a friggin' green tentacle. I don't know.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate to see the wrong thing there. It sucks.
Like, I just typed it out in IRC. Like, I wouldn't even change anything else about how I routed this except like one tiny thing, and that's because I forgot to play Sun Song before going to Child Kakaga. Could have got my hammer sooner, I guess. But like with the knowledge I had, the routing made perfect sense. Like, I don't know what else. Just
Yeah.
Yeah.
So other than that mistake, how do you guys feel about the seed itself?
oh, it sucked.
But
Well, okay, not just that. Okay, not only did I misinterpret it, I got led down a stupid chain where I thought irons were going to be a way of the hero for something. Not just golds, irons, because that's all they led to.
Right.
And light arrows I already asked for in light trial, so I know that. Okay, fine, whatever.
yeah,
But
the
it
light
had to
arrows
be
were
done
my
by a
only
team
issue
like
about
that.
the seed.
I'm sorry, guys.
I mean, I don't think anyone would really blame or have any issue with the Iron Boots chasing that you did with the situation you were in, Doctor. I mean, even, with the whole graveyard heart piece boomerang thing,
Again.
like,
No, to be fair, the it's not again that it stopped me because okay, fine, I messed up against Marco, but that was light arrows. Like the rest of the seed is what messed me up there. Here it's like okay, I've just misinterpreted it, even though I remembered to look at it.
Right.
right.
I think if I had found Iron Boots, I would have followed them. Also, I thought I was so behind because I did so much stuff, and suddenly I realized my Lost Woods Way of the Hero wasn't magic, so I had to go back to Ice Cavern getting Sarias, and it sucked.
Lost was magic. What?
Yeah, Lost Woods had magic, and I thought that was the way of the hero in
I
Lost
don't even
Woods. But
remember where my magics were.
I thought magic was in Forest.
Magic was in Forest Temple.
Yep.
was it? I thought it was in Lost Woods, wasn't it?
That was my first in Forest Temple.
Magic was
Was
the
it
checkered
Lost
room
Woods?
with the falling ceiling.
It was Forest and
I was
Forest, and it
sure
was
I was sure it's something
Found
in
the well.
Lost Woods. I don't know.
You found a tunic in the Lost Woods. That's what we thought you thought it was.
Oh, the tunic.
Oh yeah, that's what else is
Yep.
there. Goron Tunic.
Yeah, right. I knew there was something that could have been Way of the Hero.
Yep.
Well, we all of us enjoyed the watching you guys. We thought, besides the obvious, we thought you guys did play very well, and we kept guessing what you guys could be doing next. So you guys did good.
And I mean, congratulations, both of you guys, making it round 4 of the losers. That's top 12. Both of you showed great races throughout the entire tournament. So I would not, nothing to be ashamed of at all.
Definitely not.
Mhm.
It's definitely a good achievement to get this far into the tournament.
I'm so sorry for the seed. It's just that it felt really bad to watch on. Like, I felt so bad for you guys. Like the entire seed while we were watching you. Just.
I felt like the seed wasn't even that bad technically if you interpret the Lost Woods Way of the Hero completely correct. It's perfectly fine.
I mean, it was a decent seed. If I mean, just think how it could have gone. Like, I would have gone back, planted the bean, gotten the hammer at the same time.
Which we also noticed that you missed. Like, you missed a Dampe the first time around when you were
Yeah, I
doing
did.
that, and that killed you for a very long time too. Like, you didn't have it for a good while.
I mean, how long was it between when I first went there and when I came back? Maybe like 15 minutes? It couldn't have been that long.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
wait,
that
I
was,
did the entirety of Fire Temple. Never mind.
yeah,
It was like, yeah.
Where am I going?
like, and I think we also, like, everyone said this could have been sub 3.
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
definitely.
you know,
Easily.
had things gone right. So,
If I don't buy the Blue Fire and do Ice Cavern instead and just go back for King Zora, I would definitely sub for you.
Yeah.
I mean, I said it already. I thought the Ice is anyway, just because Lost Woods is Way of the Hero. It was Saria's song, so
yeah.
no way I was putting that off.
Oh yeah, and if you looked at like the two hints that you had, Zora's Domain, Way of the Hero, and Lost Woods, with obviously how that works, progressive things like that, if you get one and it can be found in another location, that location also has to be Way of the Hero.
Yeah,
So
except they both were.
yeah, well yeah, you guys got your Strength and Deku Tree. That's the first one that you got.
Yep.
The two Way the Heroes, you had two Way the Hero hints for strength upgrades after that, Zora's Domain and Lost Woods. Those had to be Way the Heroes.
Yeah, my thought was, because I knew the first strength was just free, and then getting the other two back to back like that told me, yeah, gold gauntlets required, and then iron boots, which you all
Yeah.
basically saw what happened.
Oh, I mean that's
Oh, yeah.
that's the right play though. I think like with where you were in the seed and everything, like I don't think there's any, it was a bait, but it
Yeah.
was the right play.
Your play was correct. It was just that it was all a bait. Yeah,
And
that
then
was.
getting the lens.
But yeah, that's also why I tried to get the Big Poe on foot for the second time. It's like,
We saw you go for that, like.
Poe song.
We saw you go for that, like. I want to say somewhere in like 45 and like 45 minutes to an hour in, like when you went adult, you went for it. I think.
Yeah, no, it was like, okay, I have a bow, I have a bottle, I'll give it one chance to spawn, and it didn't, so I just went straight to hack. The other time was when I knew opponent's song could be Way of the Heroes, so I was like, okay, give me that big bow now. And like 5 spawns, it didn't work, so I just gave up and left. I had other stuff to do.
Yeah, the long shot. The long shot also kind of like in that hammer that I mentioned before.
I mean, it was easy to work out that the long shot was going to be required at some point. The iron boots had nothing to do with that.
Yeah, crossing the wasteland, I was pretty certain to get Nocturne there. It was the only possible song that could have been there, actually, I think.
Requiem also locked by Spirit Temple, which is interesting, and you know there's not going to be keys on Child's side.
Actually, hold on. Let me look at this.
Yeah, Requiem is on Burning Cack. It's the one song I don't have right now. I'm still playing to finish, I'm just not streaming the rest of it.
Okay. This was... I'm trying to look at why this was Way the Hero, or why this, why long shot was required, because I can't remember off the top.
Long shot's required to
You
go across the
needed to-
bridge.
Yeah,
Because long
you
shot
didn't
also
have
locks
your
opponent's
bonus.
song, which is
Right,
also,
right.
yeah.
Oh, because you
And
guys
then
didn't get
Spirit Temple
Requiem. Yeah, you guys didn't get Requiem, and Requiem was on Burning Cack.
Requiem is locked behind Spirit Temple, which is, yeah.
Yeah, so you guys actually need that long shot.
I was looking for it for a while, and I finally found it in Fire Temple.
Yeah. This was a 15 sphere seed.
Oh, it doesn't surprise me at all.
So, you know, like average size.
Yeah.
It wasn't like an 8 sphere, like, jet seed, but it wasn't anything like 20 something, 30 something even.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think the spheres even tell you if it's a jet seed or not, really.
Yeah,
It's just,
and that's... I should have noticed that when I mentioned it. It's... Spheres don't really mean too much when it comes to actually like the length of the seed. It's just, you know, how much back and forth you have to do, really.
yeah, pretty much.
So, but yeah, do we have any other questions in the comments?
Not much else. I just feel kind of terrible
I
about
think-
how I lost.
I think chat mentioned a question a while ago. Cola, when you saw the bomb shoes in the windmill, they were wondering why you didn't get them.
Yeah,
I never got 'em.
figured I should have gotten them, especially because later on in Ganon's Tower I
Yeah.
didn't have any bomb shoes to activate that switch, and
Yeah.
I had to go back for it. It sucked. I just had bombs already, so I thought I could get around without doing the 30 seconds to get the bomb shoes.
Yeah, the lack of bomb juice this seed was really weird. I mean, I like
Yeah.
bomb bags, so you don't care, but still.
I got them all later in GTG and in Spirit Temple right after I checked the check in Ganon's Tower, so...
Alright. Any other questions? Anything else that we kind of, anything else that we'd like to know?
I got nothing.
I think that's it for me.
Here.
Racers? You guys have anything else?
GG. Just,
Thank you.
Cola, how do you feel against either Spike, Vegeta, or Engineer as your next opponent?
That's a really interesting one, and I'm looking forward to it because Spike would obviously be a hype match to encounter, and Engineer, he's my boy. He's pretty much my rival, I would say, because he started racing the exact same race as I did, and we both had to forfeit because of collection delay.
Oh no.
So that just means I have to compare to him somehow.
is that the first race we did Dev 4.0?
Nah, it was before that. It was some weekly.
Forget which weekly that was.
I think I remember that too. That was a while ago. Wow. So, Anyway, I don't think there's any more questions, I imagine. So, first of all, thank you very much to the racers. I'm very sorry to see this is how you, go out dock, but
Yeah.
you've played very well, so. And Cole, I'm looking forward to see how you do against everyone else, so.
Yeah, I'll try my best.
Anyways, huge thank you to the racers for, for their fantastic play. Hope to see you guys again. Thank you very much to the commentators. Thank you very much to the trackers. And thank you much viewers. I believe our next... I'm actually not sure exactly when our next match is. Let me quickly check that.
I do. The next one is tomorrow.
Thank you.
7 p.m. Exodus versus Raikaru in the losers bracket.
Right, thank you very much. Yep, so... I believe that would be 7 p.m. EST?
Yes.
Yeah, 7 p.m. EST. So, if you guys would like to see more Randomizer, make sure to tune in for that, for the next one. So, anyways, thank you all very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.